Greetings and salutations, Washington Commanders Nation, and everybody else who decides to pop in on the weekly live. Today is Wednesday, November 2nd, and it is a glorious day in Washington Commanders name because I think it's finally time that the dweeb is out of here. It looks like he's finally going to sell the team at some point. But I got to bring my guys on with me today. I got my guy Mo in here right now. Let's see what Mo is talking about right now. How we doing, family?
Yo, what's good, Rio? Always a pleasure to join the live, man. It's been too long. We at the midway point now. It's time to reevaluate, reassess, see where we are. And damn, man, today was just a crazy news day, bro.
Oh, very crazy news day. It was absolutely glorious. My guy Sugar Daddy Williams in the building. What's going on? Unc, he a Dallas fan, but that's family.
What up, Unc?
Janet, she was in here.
Miss Janet, what's up, baby?
Yeah, Miss Janet was in there speaking the gospel in the spaces on Twitter today. We got Man Up 3 Deep. What it do? Brother KC. Yes. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Hey,
all day.
I've completely embraced that fucking song at this point. And oh goody, we got to get you on the show, my guy.
Yo, that's the show. That's our song now. I'm sorry.
It is. We embrace it. That's the anthem, bro.
That's the anthem now, bro.
That's the mantra. That is all of it, yo. What's going on with you, Josh? We're going to pop up on your tailgate this Sunday. No worries. I know it's your birthday, too. We the Commanders. Be easy, Randy Butler. But okay, last time we spoke, it was in the preseason. We had high expectations. We both had the team winning 11-plus games this year. We won our first game of the season. 8 weeks later, we're sitting at 4-4. We're back to the fucking enigma known as Taylor Heineke. We're on a 3-game winning streak, and we got Minnesota coming to town this week. We're going to get to this Dan shit in a second because that's going to probably take up a majority of this stream.
That's it right there.
What are your feelings? What the fuck does this season have you feeling so far?
Man, I don't know. No, yo, man, for like the last 3 weeks, I've been reluctantly watching the games like shit. Like reluctantly, bro. Like, oh, we playing right now? God damn. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, Carson Wentz turned out to be not what I thought he would be. And that's maybe I'm a prisoner of my expectations for him because of that. And you and I both said in spaces earlier in the year, bro, that we didn't want to see Taylor pick up another fucking football for this goddamn team. And here you go. And he three wins in a row. He's responsible for 2. That Bears game was Carson wasn't really responsible for that. The D been playing out, lights out. So I'll give him credit for that.
Jack got him balling, man.
Jack got him balling, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I really don't know how to go. Like this game this Sunday is going to tell us a lot about kind of what this team wants to do in the next, few weeks. You got, Vikings Sunday, Philly Monday, the following Monday. I mean, these next 2 games are really going to tell us kind of where we stand. So we'll see what happens, man.
Hell yeah. And we got to add my guy Jay to the stream. My guy Jay, how we feeling?
There you go.
Yo, what's good, man?
What's good with you, man?
Hold on, real quick disclaimer before we start. I mean, I kind of just cut it already. I know. Anyway, before we start, number 1, what was the dude's name again? Pete Haley?
Pete Haley from the Washington Football Talk podcast.
Yeah, I just want to let him know that it don't hurt me none whether you call me an asshole or not because you just give me free publicity.
Whoa!
But I stand on what I said, and if you got beef with it, you can come on the show.
All right, let me get the context by this. Why did Pete Haley call you from NBC Sports? Why did he call you an asshole?
All right, so I'm pretty sure it had something to do with either the Heineke tweet or the Fire and Ron tweet. One of the 2. That's all we've been talking about for the last 2 weeks.
Did you tweet it at him or you just tweeted it in general?
I want to say I probably just tweeted in general. I was told that he saw it and retweeted it on his podcast. That's what I'm told. I may be wrong, but I mean, I don't care. Fine with me.
Yo.
We
It,
take
it is what it is.
Man, JR
Hey,
with NBC Sports and shit
Hey,
out here.
look,
Let me
welcome your resident troll, bro. Hey, Jay been on niggas' necks for the last
I won't let it
weeks,
stand,
bro.
I won't let it stand.
Hey, but before we get into everything else, a lot happened today in this Daniel Snyder probably selling the team shit. What are your early thoughts on that?
All right, bet. So I got a tweet from one of my boys. I got a text from one of my boys like early. And he was like, hey, he screenshotted it and sent it to me. I was like, you lying. I said, I don't want to see it. You're probably lying to me. I hop on Twitter and I see it again. I immediately said, I apologize. I said, but if this happens, this will be bigger than any party we've ever had in DC. I'm talking about bigger than the Nationals winning the World Series.
There's gonna be orgies in the street,
bro. I'm telling you. Look, how much money I got? I've been talking about this for a while. We can get something together.
Hey, we could, yeah. We're gonna be like the Packers and have the fans own the team and shit.
I'll take that.
I think somebody gonna beat us to it because I think it's all aligning for this Amazon motherfucker to come in and swoop in and take this team, bruh. It all depends on if the owners let him in, but I guarantee you,
Bezos got too much money for that though.
Bezos probably has an offer, stadium blueprints, an entire list of people he wants to hire once he gets there. That man probably had the whole thing. He set up his headquarters in the DMV. He bought the Washington Post, and he inquired about buying the team in 2021. The cards seem like they're falling to. He now got Amazon Prime as the official Thursday night football. He's sitting with Roger Goodell every week. Don't it feel like some HBO villain plot that you're watching Billions or some shit?
It feels like they're setting him up for everything to come in and be the new guy, pretty much be the new Jerry Jones. Let's be real. He got a lot of money. Even if he bought the team, he still got billions. He got divorced and still got billions of dollars. And she took a lot.
Hundreds of billions of dollars, bro. This man made like 120 million last year.
So it just feels like it's and the crazy thing is, like, at first I was cool with it, but hearing the stories about people that work at Amazon, I don't think I'm cool with it no more.
Nah, fuck that. This football is different.
You think so? You think so?
Almost everybody that amasses a fortune like that ain't shit and had to break down somebody to build that fortune. You know who they ain't? They ain't Dan Snyder, bro. So give me any of these niggas at this point. That's Shout out to Dylan for the 199 super left hand up. Who are we? Commander. Hey, have you embraced the song yet, Jay?
Yeah, you did.
When I first saw it, I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm singing this song. The whole time, no, that Drake job catchy though.
It slides for
that
real.
That Drake cold for real.
And the last verse is like that. They wanted to do the auto tune at the end. He killed that joint.
Hey, what about in the video? Old girl had her right hand up though. whole time she ain't even following directions, bro.
Hey, she with the vibes. That's all good.
She was in there.
Salute to my guy DeAndre for the 199 super. But hey,
what up, DeAndre?
Yes, sir. Hey. Jay, you got some things to get off your chest.
Oh my God! Yeah, I do.
Go ahead and kick off this stream with everything in your observations.
What you want to talk about first? Because it's about
Taylor Heineke. Because I know you have thoughts. I know you have things to say, and I know you're gonna hurt some feelings. But get it off your chest, my brother.
All right, look, man. It's not even the fact that. All right, we don't root against our team. Let's get that out the way. We really don't.
Never.
No, it has nothing to do with that. I love this team. I don't care what's going on. We be 1-15. We win a game. I'm cool with it. I watched it on vacation. Literally told everyone, including my mother, don't bother me from 8 o'clock to 11:30. I'm not taking nothing. But I don't. Someone help me understand why people think this dude is going to be the next Kurt Warner. We have a problem. Okay, and here's my issue. I don't care about him winning or pulling out games that has nothing to do with that because I'm with it. But in the long run, we're gonna be a mid team again in the 19 to 21 round or whatever, the first round. We still need a quarterback because obviously Carson isn't it. And what are we gonna do? Not nothing. Nothing. Who are you gonna trade for? Nobody.
Hey, this is a great point right here. We damn near won the Super Bowl today. We won a playoff game, so no matter how this rest of this season play out, this team is getting sold this year. So that's automatically a dub in my books. But
season's a success for me now.
And
like,
the thing
whatever
is,
happens, the season is a success for me.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about if he gets sold.
It's house money at this point. It's definitely house money. And the way I feel like with the Taylor Heineke thing, I made a video this week where I said I'm gonna give him his flowers. I'm not gonna slurp and vacuum up every single thing and make every single win a microcosm of Taylor Heineke being the primary factor of success for the team. But I will say that this enigma of a fucking undersized, no-arm quarterback, he has magic to it, because this man can play like absolute ass cheeks for 3 quarters every week.
The last drive.
And then if he never quits, he always says in these pressers, he plays like it may be his last snap, because when you're a journeyman and when you were on the couch going to accounting classes a year and a half prior, it could be your last snap. He's never out of it, and he keeps us in games, and his legs are what this offense was missing, because post ACL, Carson Wentz has become a fucking statue, and he didn't do any of the things we wanted him to do because he has no mobility left. Mo, Taylor Heineke, thoughts?
Hey, hold on real quick. Your boy Taylor Heineke reminds me of that dude that's always hitting on that same girl and been doing it for years and years and years, and he finally gets a yes. That's who he is. That's who he is. It's not like a bad thing, but my bad, Mo. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, persistence is everything, right?
It is.
Man,
he that nigga that he never gonna get fully out the friend zone, but he's gonna have glimpses. He's gonna get a chance. He may get
fuck once.
Yeah, he might hit it one time.
Hit the pussy once.
He might take her on a couple of dates. He might get a movie out of her. He may pay for a couple of dinners. He may grab the booty every now and then, but he's still in the friend zone.
But something.
But he always is active though.
Bruh. I mean, look, man, I don't have anything against Taylor Heineke, because y'all know from jump, I'm a root for my squad 100% of the time, either way. So when Taylor's out there, slogging down the field and shit, I'm still rooting. I'm still hoping that it's not.
Get this Cowboy.
Man, what? Man, here we go again. Here we go.
With this Dallas
shit. This guy. But no, like I'm always root for Taylor, but I know what he is. And I think the biggest thing that I've been kind of battling with this whole entire time, and I've seen Jay been going back and forth with Cassius about it as well. The thing that I don't like about the Taylor hive is wanting us to, I guess, slurp this nigga because he's getting results overall. The team is getting results overall. Like, you can say, okay, Taylor, good fourth quarter drive, or good, you know what I'm saying? That was a good play here or there, whatever the case may be, and still understand what he is and what his limitations are. And I think a lot of people don't really give into the fact that we know what Taylor is. This is his ceiling. There's nothing else coming. Like, you're not expecting anything else from him, but for some odd reason, his fans expect more. And I know what he is. Jay know what he is. Rio, you know what he is. We all know who Taylor Heineke is, and that's okay for what we have right now. That's
I always like to say, it's like, you ever see those videos, you ever see those feel-good videos where the high school basketball team, they put the manager on the court and let that nigga shoot a 3, and he makes that shit, and everybody in the school goes crazy? No. It's like that, but it's like it keeps going. It's like a habitual thing here, and we want to see more of it. The playoff game he played against the Bucks, we see that game and think that every game he plays is supposed to imitate art, and it's supposed to be the same thing as that. But that's not who he is on a consistent basis. But he's winning games right now, so I'll give him his flowers. He's exciting.
One second though. That's part of the fallacy right there, right? Because for 3 quarters they didn't do shit, but that defense kept us in the game.
Hell yeah. And
I hate this. Got the ball
I hate the quarterback win shit too. When people say Taylor beat Rodgers, Taylor beat the Colts. Like, fam, if we keeping it a buck, Sam Ehlinger was probably having a better game passing. But
probably Sam Ehlinger outplayed.
He did. I'm gonna keep it, but he did.
But the team itself, the defense kept him in the game. Taylor made plays when necessary. Like I said, I even posted earlier, and Maul, big shout out to Maul as well. Maul came out and he said, "Yo, like that drive was borderline elite." It was everything good about Taylor Heineke came out that drive.
That 4th and 2 was electrifying.
Everything.
Bro. Carson Wentz has an arm, but he has no legs, and his geriatric ass would have got sacked on that play. He would have definitely got played. Oh, and just in case somebody I know is watching, the Steelers suck this year. We're better than y'all. But back to regularly scheduled.
But hey, talk about Kenny Pickett passing up on that open receiver, checking out to the running back. But we ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Yo, Najee Harris sucks now too.
He's awful. Bro.
Why is he so bad, bro? What the fuck is wrong with Najee Harris?
I have no idea. Yo, B-Rob is the best running back out of that Alabama backfield.
Hey, for sure. For sure.
B-Rob don't even look like himself 100%. He got to get his legs up under him.
The person I'm talking to definitely saw that. He's an underdog. He's Rudy. He's fucking NFL Rudy. He's Rudy. He's something. He's fun. He's not Alex Smith, because Alex Smith was boring as shit and was a game manager. I can't stand a quarterback that doesn't take chances. So I'm gonna rock with him. He's behind center, and we don't need to put Carson back out there because I don't want our 2nd round pick going long. So Taylor, it is your fucking world at this point. And
go beat Kirk. Go. You know what, Taylor? I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Hey, look,
Taylor, if you're watching this live, because I know you one of the niggas, you one of the guys. So if you're watching this live, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. You got all fucking respect for me if you go out and beat the former franchise darling in Kirk Cousins. If you go out and beat him on Sunday,
yes, sir,
and shut up the Kirk Hive, you got all respect from me, bro. I'm behind you 100%. Hey, look,
so y'all, what's his name? Commando Bando.
Oh, your boy.
25.
Your boy.
He told me, he was like, well, he said you can either root for Heineke. If he beats Minnesota, then I got to say something nice about him, which I do. I don't be bagging on him all the time. Or, allow him to go on and on about Cousins. And like I said, if Taylor's watching, mind you, we have nothing against you. If it was us, we'd be in the same boat. All right.
I want you to
do your thing, bro.
Please.
But I'm telling you right now, if it was no other game that I didn't want but this one, I need that. I need that win. I can't. Bro, Grant and Danny had him on the show today.
Of course,
I didn't listen to it, but they had him on the show.
Fucking stupid, bro.
It was a good interview, though.
And this is This is after they bagged on RG3 for all the time in the world and Jay Gruden.
And RG3 makes a weekly appearance on the Junkies. Jay Gruden makes a weekly appearance. They are so infatuated with the past here.
Fucking mid. They love mid. That's why motherfuckers love TH, because motherfuckers here love mid. That's what it is. So niggas out here smoking mid fucking weed because niggas love mid. That's what it is.
Look.
I'm
gonna keep it about
Miller Lights.
All he has to do is beat them. I don't care what happens in the rest of the season. Just beat them and beat them handily. I'm not talking about some magical comeback. I'm talking about beating them niggas 20-0 in the 3rd quarter, and we might sit you and put Howland.
Oh. Did we sign somebody, or is this a troll?
Is that
a troll? You know niggas be trolling me. I'm not here for that these nuts shit today. Did we sign somebody?
Jones?
I'm about to look now.
Hold up, because I know they be talking. This is probably one of them.
You can't say cornerback help is here, and it'd be like
it's probably like these nuts or something. People be getting me on this joint, brother. Let me make sure. Luck be getting me on these joints, bro. I was these nuts. Got to see. I knew it. I knew he was trolling me. See, at least I was ready for it. I knew the troll was real. I knew it was real. Honestly, we're playing with house money at this point. Daniel Snyder is going to sell this football team. So regardless of what the rest of the season looks like, we're Gucci, bro. That man is selling the team.
And a new head coach at the end of
the season. How news. You know how our luck popped in as soon as that shit happened. You bastard. But news always comes in twos in Washington. So once we got this Forbes report this morning, you just knew something negative to counteract that had to come out, or something to make us realize why this news was coming out. And then boom, this nigga's being investigated for some more financial impropriety. So this man got Congress coming after him. He got the feds coming after him, and he got the fans booing his wife during Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Wait.
The face of Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL, bro. He don't want to own this team no more. Y'all see how stressed out that man looks? That man can't even put on a proper suit. He got Men's Warehouse shit on, unironed every week. He got the beard grown out, no line.
My thing is this: you got all this bread, you can't get a suit tailored,
bro.
That gonna be swimming like the early 2000s, bro.
That nigga Dan rolls out of bed and goes to the podium, bro. Absolutely no.
Apparently he does with the Timbs on, with a full suit on.
Nothing. He don't give a fuck, bro. Like, this man has not given a fuck for years.
For a long time.
Oh, no, but he's really giving up, though. He's completely cooked now, and the shit has hit the fan, and the floodgates are officially open,
so you think by the beginning of next season?
I think the team's going to be under new ownership. I do.
Well, this won't drag out. This won't drag out. I mean, the shit is out there already. I think at the most you'll hear for the rest of the season is team is up for sale, and then over the summer you'll get the buyer. You'll get the new owner.
We already know who the new owner gonna be.
I mean, we do, right? But I mean,
do we all agree that the new owner is gonna be Jeff Bezos?
100%.
Yeah, probably.
Left hand up. Who are we? Left hand up. Oh, and let me say this one time. Let me say this too for all you people that might have jumped on, who probably follow you, whatever the case may be. The fucking name is not changing.
Oh yes!
Oh my God! Yes,
bro.
The name is not changing.
People think if we get a new owner that they're gonna change the name again. These niggas don't care about the name, bro. They don't care about it like y'all. They don't have no emotional investment to the past of this organization, bro. You know what the new name Commanders did? It boosted sales and the value of this organization by about 30 to 40%. And this team is now worth over $6 billion, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say it went over $6 billion. They're not changing that name.
They're not changing
the colors either, so y'all can stop that too.
And they're not moving. What the fuck?
They're not going to London.
Cut that shit out. The
this
Commanders
is DC.
are not leaving
this is
area.
The DMV.
We don't want Elon Musk, man. We're gonna be playing in
Nobody wants Elon Musk.
I'm good.
Listen, man.
Elon Musk don't want Elon.
Be prepared.
They need 24 votes, not 23.
Be prepared for the Amazon Prime Superdome. It's gonna be known as SoFi East because it's gonna be the best shit cracking. Like I could just
have beer delivered via drone. It's gonna be crazy.
Ain't gonna be no shit like what happened. How we haven't got the black jerseys yet. Amazon Prime would have had the jerseys ready on 2/4/22 after the announcement on 2/2.
They might. I'm about to say it might have had a swap your jersey type deal too.
Bro, can you imagine like now you're gonna have the NFL shop and Amazon linked together. You get your jersey in 2
Get that the next day.
That's come on, man.
The whole team is gonna be linked to Amazon Prime. I will tell you this though, them season tickets gonna be way out of regular nigga price though.
I don't know though, because you might be able to pay a little payment plan on Amazon Prime now.
You might.
Oh, true shit. The true shit.
I had to use your Amazon card for that.
Hey, Besso do things.
Watch the demand though. You mean tell me Dan gone? Now motherfuckers come back.
Bro, everybody's gonna want to be a part of this.
I love Jay-Z and Wale, but there's a table that they cannot sit at when it comes to
even Jay-Z not at that table yet.
They're the key table.
Has great money. He ain't nowhere near. I was just Googling suitors who could buy the team today. One, it made me depressed by how my life is. And two, I was just like, bro, ain't none of these entertainers getting in on this. Peyton Manning ain't even gonna get in on this shit.
Nah, he's more like front office type guy.
There's no.
I like Peyton as a president, as like a team president, though. The motherfucker knows football. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
For sure. And I'm sure they're gonna try to do some woke shit and keep a minority person in the conversation to buy the team. But let's keep it an actual being. If the NFL takes any part of this sale of this team, team's going to Jeff Bezos, bro, because he can literally make the call tonight, have a whole squad of people ready, have a whole list of people he's ready to hire, and have the blueprints of a stadium and the stadium location confirmed in a couple days.
And check this out. the amount of money that he has, you don't think the NFL doesn't want to know how he did that and want him involved in that?
They want
Jerry Jones. Was it Jerry Jones, the dude that owns the Giants, and the dude that owns the Patriots? Those three are like the top money getters in the league. So what?
This nigga love it, bro. I swear.
Yeah, Jeff could run me like 5K, bro. Nigga need it right now. My man's hit me earlier and was like, Jeff Bezos literally has the money to fix all of mankind. I was like, fam, I just need this nigga to fix our team, bro.
All I want is a small ass, bro. That's it. It's a small ass, bro. New GM.
Right, we talking
new
about
head coach. Love you, Ron. Sorry.
Wow.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Mrs. Rivera.
Oh, rest in peace, mom.
100%. Love you, Ron. Love you to death as a
man.
As a guy.
As a coach. I'm out.
Love Ron the guy.
Love Ron the guy.
Ron the coach.
Love everything about Ron, the human being, as a coach.
Hey, look, if Ron was the president, I wouldn't be mad at it.
I would, because I don't want him making no decisions.
No. I didn't say president football operations. I'm just talking about president as
I'd be cool with that.
Person and just the guy that you know that deals
just
with.
Just give Ron one of those Doug Williams jobs where he's
there. He even want that though, right?
I mean, at this all point, the time, but he don't make no fucking decisions.
He even want that at this point though, right? Because think about ever since he's been here, you've got the cancer, you've got shit that this team has been going through.
Yes, sir. This is the blackout game, sir.
The owner shit that's going on.
Yeah.
Now he lost his mom, bro. If I'm Ron, I don't even want to be in football no more.
I'm about to say I would just. It seems like the Joe Gibbs situation.
Yeah.
Because once Sean died, Joe was like, "I'm out." He finished the season. He just back on out.
Man. But getting into it, I ain't gonna make my predictions on the game for Sunday yet.
Hey, go ahead, bro.
I'll let y'all make y'all. I'll let y'all make y'all predictions for Sunday. I'm gonna give mine during my preview tomorrow. I'm gonna start with you, Mo. What do you expect to see? And either are y'all going to the game? It's blackout Sunday.
So real shit, yo. I'm thinking about getting tickets because of this news. Honestly,
yeah, get them.
I might get them. Rio, because last time we had a good fucking time.
We're getting fucked up.
I might have to be there.
I don't drink. I'm getting fucked up on.
I was in the chat asking where y'all at, and all I kept seeing was.
Bro, where was you?
Tweets of how much fun y'all was having.
Bro, I'm telling you, we were at the red zone lot be popping 100% though.
Hell
so
yeah.
I mean, we in red zone all day, every day. And then
I love the uniform,
114, something like that. I know I was in section 114 with CeeLo, bunch of the cats from the Burgundy and Gold Battalion. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all be on that side then.
Yeah. Right where the players come in and go out of.
Hell yeah, right behind the players' lot, like the dead end corner of the red zone lot, right where you're walking to the aisle, right by the players' lot and the platinum lot. And shit.
I only choose 134 because that's what I walked through the door and I don't have to walk far.
Hey, I feel you.
It is.
I feel you.
Hey, look, and I don't even leave the house until like 12 o'clock.
I got you, Chuck. Yeah, I might have to slide through, man. Like I was having a chill weekend this weekend, man. So I might be on. Might have to make that move, bro. For real. I mean, for real. I might have to go ahead and come back out. Like work has been real crazy, so I haven't really been able to do it. Plus, I'm going to Houston in a couple of weeks, so I might have to go ahead and show up.
Be careful out in Houston, bro.
Hey,
yeah, for sure. It's
you know, for that, man. We love that. Now it's to watch this shit. I love you guys. We do a good job. Appreciate you. It's always good vibes when my boys come on the channel. You know, we
appreciate you, Gerald.
We keep it 100 over here when my guys come on the channel. We keep it raw, we keep it fun, and we speak our mind because as fans, we lose sight of the fact that we all are entitled to our own opinion, and we all do want to see the team succeed. I'm not a person that wants to see. Like I don't wish ill will on Heineke because he's not my preference of quarterback. There are fans though that they root on the team's downfall just to say, "I told you so." That's stupid. That's not fair.
Where the motherfucker that came out the day after Taylor came out and got the dub, the first dub, came out was like, y'all motherfuckers owe Taylor an apology. For fucking what? I know. Doing exactly what the fuck we expected him to do.
That's fact.
The fuck we owe him an apology for?
I think
who he is. Denny Green. We knew what he was before he started. That nigga, he's the same motherfucker every single time, bro. Excuse me. And it's one of those situations where it's just like, all right, cool. So if we got the dub, we're just gonna forget the rest of the game. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna forget this motherfucker threw a pick six.
Exactly. People forget
mostly
that
turnover worthy plays, bro.
Yeah, people forget that even though we won the game, it didn't look good. And y'all, you know, we're not hating on anybody. We just saying we just telling what we seeing. If I see that he looks bad except the last drive, then that's what it is.
That's it.
They can't accept that. Like the throw to Terry, right? Ballsy play.
That's Terry. Terry made a play.
Terry made the play. That ball in the end zone. I'm sorry. Terry just
he extended the play though, and that's
something. No. Not taking away. He extended the play,
but the throw was thick. The throw was thick.
But here's the thing: you can't go out there and say that, right? Because that's the truth. He extended the play, great play. The pass was trash, but Terry's a dog, so it's fine. You can say it just like that, and you're gonna have 100 people on your thread talking about, oh well, y'all hating or Taylor's that he's the best. We didn't say none of that. We just saying that the throw was trash. That's all we said.
Jay gonna have 100 motherfuckers on his
head.
Right? I've been watching Jay's thread, dog. They coming for my guy.
That throw went right to the chest of Stephon Gilmore. Terry McLaurin was at home and he's a fucking dog and said, "Nah, man, this is ours today, bro." Taylor, that was an Eli Manning prayer in the Super Bowl to David Tyree type throw, and thank God Terry was there to answer his prayers.
Terry's a fucking dog. That's
what Abel said. If we win on Sunday, what are the chances we give the Eagles its first loss? If we win on Sunday, that does set that Eagles game up just like that Steelers game from a couple years ago when the Steelers were 11-0 and they were kind of a fraud-ass 11-0. Don't it feel like that if we win Sunday?
Bro, the Eagles ain't been tested, man. And I'm trying to find another team to actually fucking test them. They ain't been tested, man.
I gotta get them their props. Bad when we played them in the first place anyway. And then we still almost kind of came back. So
and that was Carson's
now it'd be different.
The best team they played were the Vikings, and they played primetime Kirk. And if niggas know, there's a big difference between 1 p.m. on Sunday Kirk and primetime Kirk. 1 p.m. on Sunday Kirk is a top 8 quarterback in the NFL. Primetime Kirk is like Taylor Heineke, bro.
He worse than that, bro. He's an actor.
We getting good Kirk at 1 p.m., bro. Not even no question.
I don't know, man.
John Sturgis' feet, he's spitting right now. Fools are player fans, not team fans, bro. Like, fam. We want the team to win. We got to stop forming these hives and factions, bro. There's a group of people here who still think Cam Sims is Julio Jones, bro.
Hey, man, he looked like him when he out there. when he get a chance to play, when he get a chance to play, he does well. I mean, his separation is shit. But other than that, man, you give him an opportunity, he does look good. He's not Julio. For sure. But
okay, we have some more big news other than the Snyder shit. 99 is back at practice today. He has a steroided up, vibranium infused stone cold knee brace, Terminator style, on his leg. I don't know how that shit is comfortable to run in, but he is back at practice. And today we opened up the 21-day window to activate him, meaning
he'll be back in Philly.
21 days to activate him to the active roster, or we have to put him on IR for the rest of the season.
He will be back in Philly.
Philly?
I want to be Sunday. That's just me.
I feel like we still a couple weeks away, but I want it to be Sunday. Bro.
He'll be back in Philly.
If it were me, I activate him Sunday and give him like 5 to 10 plays and just see
a snap count.
No
pitch count.
I'm serious. I would ask him like, hey, how you feel?
See, here we go.
Feeling good? All right, cool. You want 5 or 10 plays? What?
Already, Victor. Already. This is what I'm talking about. We was down 24-0, bro. You really think Heineke gonna put 25 points up? He hasn't done it
yet.
Yeah, we be struggling like a motherfucker, bro.
How was he gonna bring us back versus the Eagles? What was he gonna do?
I think this man is Joe Montana, son. You would think,
bro. He's Kurt Warner to some of these fans.
Hey, let's just accept him for what he is and enjoy the ride, and let's hope for him to keep this momentum going, because I've seen him play for 8 quarters this year. It was bad for 6 of the 8, but he managed to pull those games out. That's not going to happen Sunday. The Vikings are a better team than the last two teams we played. But don't get it twisted. The Vikings are very susceptible. They're very vulnerable. And this is a beatable team. This ain't some fucking 2007 Patriots team walking into FedEx Field on Sunday. These niggas got holes on that roster, bro. Justin Jefferson ain't even scored a touchdown since week 1. He is routing niggas up and getting 10 catches, 100-something yards every week. Since week 1.
Here's the thing, though. I just want to point this out, like I said before. Coach was the biggest deal, and that's a twofold thing, right? Because I said when they let him go from here, I said it's gonna be a big mistake bringing in who? Scott Turner. And all the time I said the concepts are trash. We can go back to the first one we did. The concepts are trash. It doesn't make any sense to me. Everybody on Twitter was telling me how I was wrong and how he needs this and that's that and the third. Then there was this excuse about having a quarterback. That didn't work. Then we've had Taylor, it's gonna work. That didn't work. And then I said, well, when he leaves, it's going to be good. He went to LA, won a Super Bowl, became a head coach in Minnesota. They're what, 6-1 or 6-0 or something like that?
That's facts, John.
Right? The year before that, their coach had our Cousins. He's average. I don't care what anybody says, he's average.
I mean, that nigga
they didn't do all that well. Now they got a good coach, and all of a sudden they 6-1 or 6-0, whatever they are. I'm just saying.
It's also a strange ass year in the NFL. It really feels like there's no good teams in the NFC other than the Eagles. And how good are the Eagles if they're feasting on a shit ass
conference? The Eagles and the Cowboys right now are the best two teams in the
it feels like the conference. NFC. It feels like
the NFC.
It feels like all we got to do is split even or get to 5-4 in these next 9 games, and we're in the playoffs. And I don't even know if I want a playoff game because I want to go to.
I want one. So y'all want it because the thing about it is the new owner ain't gonna give a fuck about a playoff game because he or she is gonna come in and change all of this shit up.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to be sexist.
Y'all don't have that.
It ain't gonna be no woman owner, bro.
Listen, I have to put that out there because it's a possibility, right?
Hey, man, I believe
we know it's dangerous.
I believe in inclusion in every way. Ain't gonna be no woman owner in this
motherfucker. No Georgia Frontiers.
It's not gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
We ain't even getting a black owner. You think we gonna get a woman owner in this motherfucker?
That ain't happening.
Can Jason Wright still stay a part of this franchise?
Yes, I hope so. I feel like Jason Wright is part of the process of getting Dan out of
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
He probably
he don't want us out there leaking the shit.
I hope Jason ain't listening, bro, because I really think Jason would sit here to narc this nigga Dan out, bro.
Jason been leaking the shit. He said, I see how y'all moving here.
As soon as some shit come out, some news happen to pop out again, bro. I'm telling you, son, he the double agent out here, son.
Yeah, see how y'all motherfuckers.
Hey, but look, if he doing the Lord's work and getting him out of here, I'm all for it, bro.
What up, Mark, my boy, Cowboy Joe Boo. The Cowboys, man, respect. This my boy right here, man. This guy is like family.
What up, Mark?
Man. Shout out to my guy. He's almost at 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, man. I will see y'all in a few weeks, man. And tell your boy Jerry that we want Dan out of here. We know he has clout in the league, and I know you have pull within the Dallas organization. We don't want Dan anymore, man. Don't you want to come tailgate at a fun stadium with us, man?
Jerry said, I can't protect this nigga no more, bro. I just can't. What should we worry about Minnesota? Minnesota's defense is ass, bro. I'm sorry.
Their secondary sucks.
Their secondary is trash. They rank like 26 in passing yards.
They got a bunch of wild gooses playing corner over there.
Yeah, they do.
Come on now, Terry getting busy versus good corner.
It's gonna be open motherfuckers this weekend. It's gonna be
coming back this week.
I think he's coming back next week because they're slow playing it with him. We need him back because
they got lucky.
Oh, Jahan? Yeah,
Jahan's the boy.
Please, Jahan, man.
No, but what's crazy is, without Jahan, like we went like almost 2 weeks without really seeing Curtis until like last game, which is crazy to me because we have all these playmakers on our squad. Was Dami out too last week?
Dami was out last
week.
He
wasn't dressed last week. I thought I saw him on the sideline. But my thing is, we got all these playmakers and we just not seeing them. It's something need to happen.
And our run game, can we get a consistent run game?
But Indy's defense is better. Indy's front seven is good. So they even held Derrick Henry to not a mediocre, but under what he normally
Gerald,
gets in the regular
It's
basis.
good against inside handoff, but we don't have any other variants.
those uniforms. I love
I think people fail to realize too, man. We play some solid defenses over these. Like Green Bay, even with all of their problems, have a good defense. So I mean, like we got an opportunity this weekend to play a defense that's not as good as everything else. And like I said, I don't want to not give credit to Minnesota. Their offense is good. Kirk has been good with them, but have they really been challenged? Arizona's fucking stinks, bro. I expected so much more. They fucking stink. Kyler Murray looks bad.
John, I can tell you for a fact, John, Jason Wright didn't pick the name Commander. Snyder had it picked out, and he had it picked out before the whole process of as soon as Redskins went away, the name Commanders was already sitting on a wall in Redskin Park in Ashburn, and we just put on a whole little charade for a couple years. The name Commanders was picked out before we ever wanted that shit.
Bro, didn't Jason have the Commander's name underneath some papers or a folder or some shit? They
were trying to tell it to us because they been knew the name, bro. Dan Snyder picked the name. Dan Snyder had the name Commanders purchased 3 years ago, bro.
Bro, when they did that damn helicopter shot, I was fucking dying, yo. I'm like, look at the scoop. Look at the scoop, bro. They just scooped the rest of the motherfucking league.
Hey, Jay, I don't know what an explosive run is, but I will say the way we are using Antonio Gibson is that Joan is perfect. I'm not going to give Scott Turner too much credit at all because I don't know. Has a guy who's had 4 years in his system and he's treating him like a rookie. And I don't understand his logic and play calling. It's like he gets worse every week.
Hey, Rio, I got to call you out, bro.
What's good?
I got to call you out because you was one of them in the beginning of the season. Calling you out on your live, my nigga.
I defended Scott?
No, not Scott. You said Gibson was done.
Oh, no. As a running back one, yes.
Yeah. You said he was done as
a running back one. He's not.
Said he was done.
He is as a running back one. We're using him right now.
But he's being used more as an RB1 now more than
he's being used in space and as an RB2 in space. He's being used as a souped up JD McKissick now, and that's why it's
what the fuck is up with JD?
What happened to him?
God damn.
That nigga Space Jam, he lost all his money. He has no explosion anymore.
That's crazy.
Man,
where's his explosion, bro?
In Buffalo, where he left it.
You know he regrets.
I love JD, man.
I know he regret that.
I love JD, man.
I love him, but I know he regret that, bro.
I'm sick for him, bro.
Yeah. But I will say to that point, though, outside of Rio and what we just talked about, it was a lot of fans that were like, cut Antonio Gibson.
Oh, I never wanted him cut it.
No, I know you didn't. But it was a lot of fans on Twitter were like, yeah, we should cut Antonio Gibson because it's B-Rob's team now. Okay.
That man ain't taking one carry and had a bullet through his leg.
Yo, JD out here, he trips on it every time he touches.
Bro, when he fell on that goddamn second down play, bro.
That was the second or third down?
That was the second down play. We had
that was the third down that led to the 4th and 2.
Was that third? That was second.
It was 3rd and 2, and he tripped and fell, and it was open space.
Yeah,
that's what led to the 4th and 2.
That's what led to that 4th and 2.
The turf monster be whooping that boy ass every week.
Bro, just slipped. He had the first down.
I would love to see though Taylor at least have a full litany and full arsenal of weapons at his disposal. I would like to see Diami back. We saw him turn up versus Tennessee, and we may never see him again. Because niggas like that, they have the one game, he went crazy. We wrote him off. Why is he out there? He's just out there for vibes. Yeah, he goes absolutely berserk versus Tennessee. We may never see that man again.
That's like Devin Thomas off the waiver wire.
Devin Thomas, hell yeah.
Remember Devin Thomas had 100 yards and 3 touchdowns, and that was it.
It was like versus the Saints.
Remember when Josh Doctson went off against Seattle?
Bro, look, he went from catching those to being on a practice squad to being in a music video.
Hell yeah. Was it Keisha Cole or some shit?
Yes, it was. But then he won a ring next year, so I mean, he can't be too mad about that.
He got a ring with New York.
Everybody has that game here. We've had a lot of guys we had a Maurice Harris game. Remember the one-hand game versus Minnesota?
They didn't think it was a touchdown, but it was.
And that was the only touchdown we scored, too.
Okay, now that we traded this garbage can William Jackson and he's on horseback up the road to Pittsburgh, do we have the money now that we got some dead money off the books? Are we going to extend Daron Payne? My answer is yes. Are we all in agreement here?
Yes.
Boy, baller.
We said that before. We said that before the season, though, when people were trying to trade him.
No, they said that. I said that. Niggas thought that Phil Mathis, who I love, as a depth piece replacement for Settle, was like, oh, that's his replacement. No, the fuck he's not. No, you want both of those motherfuckers on the line.
It sucks too because Mathis came out swinging too.
Boy.
He came out week 1 going crazy and immediately was out. Is there any way we could get him back if we make a playoff run? Because it was
he was dancing on what is it, Instagram or TikTok or something like that.
Hell yeah, it was just a torn meniscus.
Looking nimble as fuck.
I know your meniscus out of here is nimble as shit. Like but it's a meniscus, but a meniscus different when you like 330. That meniscus got some weight to hold up. You know what I'm saying? Them ligaments a little different when you hold up that much weight. But Daron Payne definitely gets it. We got to bring this up too. Let's all clap it up for Jamin Davis because
wait a minute. Who was the main one? Yes. In the spaces. Who was the main one?
Get your flowers. Get your flowers.
Bro, please give it to me, dog.
Take your flowers, bro. I give my flowers out when they deserve them. Take your flowers. Hey, matter of fact, go ahead and victory lap on us. Go ahead and give us some time real quick.
Listen, I said this at the beginning of the season. I said you can debate whether you thought Jamin Davis was overdrafted. That's fine. That's a debate. But to call him a bust after one season, I said, no, that's premature. Some people take a little bit longer to develop. Then I said, take a look at some of the things he did at the end, towards the end of last season. Look at the Raiders game. Look at how fast he moved toward the ball. I said, it's a lot of shit to work with right there. Watch him come out, see the next season and do work. What your boy doing? Your boy Jamin is looking like a fucking player.
I don't mean to cut you off real quick, but fight for ODC, you got to be trolling, right?
He's trolling. Got to be.
You got to be trolling. There ain't no way we capping for
this. Look at the picture on the thing. He's trolling for real, bro.
Trolling.
He's trolling for real.
Trolling. That serious. Yeah, I told y'all. I said, give Jamin. I said, some people just take. Jamin came in as a project anyway. So
he's growing before our eyes, bro. He is growing in ball. Hey, that play he made on 3rd and goal.
That saved the game. That's the game.
No, hey,
that's not a touchdown. That's the game.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, and y'all know I was hard on Jamin because of where he got played the whole 9. When he made that play, I literally stood up and started clapping.
Yeah.
Because that's all I've ever wanted to see. I don't care if you miss a tackle. I don't care about it. Everybody miss tackles. I don't care if you get smoked by a running back. It's going to happen. I don't care if you run a 4-3 or not. When you made that play, I was like, that's what I want to see.
Hines definitely smoked him in the game, too. That's okay, because, Hines is a good
I'm not angry
about well out the backfield.
Yeah, no, Jamin is definitely –
you definitely get your flowers. Oh, also, we got 164 in the chat right now. Make sure y'all smash that like button. If you're not subbed up to the channel, sub the channel because we got content coming like this on a regular basis. We keep it real on this side, and I appreciate y'all for watching. But yeah, Jamin Davis, another person I want to give their flowers. Cam Curl is in
number one in the league right now.
Fucking baller, bro.
In the league right now.
Greg Curl, your son is a dog. He got that dog in him, Coach G.
Thanks.
God, son. If only we had a free safety to match Cam, because Derek Forrest is nice, but he's kind of like another strong safety on the field.
Yeah. Forrest is a tweener. Forrest is more of a strong safety than a free safety.
He's one of them. Yeah, he's one of them hybrid dudes that you can put him in the coverage every once in a while. You can bring him down in the box. He can hit. He can tackle. He has good eyes.
Great eyes.
Cam Curl, dog. I knew Cam Curl was gonna be good. I didn't think he was gonna be this good, this fast. And when you just sit back and watch him on defense, everybody loses their eyes every once in a while. It happens, and I think that was because of miscommunication on the back end. But dude been balling, bro.
His instincts are crazy too. Like even if it's something as simple as every time a pass is caught nearby him, he's right there. He takes them down immediately. He's a sure tackler, bro. All we need to do is get our hands on some interceptions because We're never in position to get them. Those 2 fumbles were by the grace of God last week versus Ellinger.
Jonathan Taylor never fumbles.
Jonathan Taylor never fumbles, and that fumble we forced on Sam Ellinger. Both of those fumbles happened in the red zone when they were driving. Versus Chicago, they were on our side of the field like 7 times, and then it's just scored like 12 points, bro. Our defense is saving our soul, bruh.
Right. Oh, I got another one for you, Rio, Jay. Another person I said I wanted to see more of, and I'm glad I am seeing more of. Montez Sweat is a fucking threat, dog. Montez Sweat is a threat. If you go back to that Tennessee game, bro,
man,
he could have had like 7 sacks, bro.
maybe somebody said something to him, or maybe he was looking on to. I don't know.
This is a contract year, bro.
But he got to play. But I don't want to like. I want to see it all the time.
He was sick of hearing us say he don't ever get home.
He's been getting home though. He's been getting home.
And he's like the 7th rated edge rusher right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to see it because I feel like if he can do that and Chase can get his legs up under him and do that, then I think we'd be good.
And Chase been practicing with Vaughn, man. So hopefully he picked up a lot of that shit.
Hopefully he get his hands together, man, because that's the most important part right there.
Chase could literally be the cherry on top of a finally dominant unit here. Jack Del Rio finally has his head out of his ass and he's playing guys in the right position. We got a nigga named Wild Goose making plays for us in the secondary.
I've been better than William Jackson.
The crazy thing is when he first started playing, he was cheeks. Like his first 2 plays were 2 with a blown coverage and a pass interference, and they yanked him off the field, and now he's balling.
Hey, yo, what we gonna do about Kendall Fuller, bro?
Leave him where he's at.
You talking about rotisserie barbecue chicken? Barbecue chicken alert.
Barbecue chicken. But the whole secondary be getting cooked though. Because if it's not Kendall Fuller, I'm watching St. Juice either. All right, first of all, I just want to say,
I think he's been
no. I'm not gonna let this pass. I said this on Twitter. I'm gonna say it again. When your boy got cooked in the Green Bay game and he grabbed it in the balls rule, uncatchable. I'm telling you right now. If you watch that play, watch the move he gets put on him. He opened his hips right on up for him, let by. He got work.
His hips stay open, bro. Huh? His hips stay open, bro. His hips be
wide. That's what I'm saying.
He got childbirthing hips at this point, bro.
Apparently so. But that's what I'm saying. The only reason why he don't get that much attention is because Kendall Fuller, I don't know what happened to him, but he done turned back into a pumpkin dog because since he's been here, and I'm talking about even before, he's been good. And now he's just getting work. I don't know what's going on with that secondary, but I don't care for it. But
all I know
I gotta re-up real quick, man. I'm out of drink. I'll be right back.
Hey, go ahead. But no, I see Austin Pettis and I see no-name receivers beating our guys deep every week.
Oh, yeah.
It's like we only get beat on big plays because we don't really give up shit in the intermediate right now.
Oh, and let me put this out there because Bobby McCain, if you're watching,
flat foot ass.
Stop talking trash in the media talking about y'all gonna see. Every time we see you, you're missing tackles. Your eyes are terrible. You're running past the ball carrier. It's been plenty of times you could have had a pick. He just watched the ball go past his head.
Hell yeah. He's always flat-footed, bro. Every time you see a deep ball go past our secondary, you see a flat-footed Bobby McCain backing up like you're doing a retreat drill in basketball practice.
Bro,
like
hey, look, here's the thing. If you're watching, stay on the ball of your feet. Keep your eyes active. Stay deep. That's it. You can be mad if you want to, but I guarantee that's going to work. That works for everybody.
Hey, Nate, I appreciate these kind words. It's going to happen, bro. It's happening. The floodgates are opening, and this dweeb Napoleon complex motherfucker is finally going to sell this team. I don't know how soon it's going to happen, but that shit is definitely going down. I'm looking to see what we do with DeMarcus Fields, the undrafted cornerback from the Saints practice squad. If he's any good, Fuller can get gone. But the thing is, they're too loyal to these guys, so Fuller ain't even going to get gone. As long as Ron and them are here, they're just going to keep saying, you know what, guys, I believe in what we have here, man. I really do, guys. I believe in them, guys.
You see how long it took them to take Apke off the field?
Oh my God,
It took like 7 weeks, man.
for him to not make the roster. Like, bro,
Right.
Forrest reminds me a little bit of LaRon Landry. He plays with better instincts than LaRon
Yeah, he
Landry.
does. He's better in coverage. His hands are better.
St. Juice got them Shakira hips. I went back and watched the Lions game last night, and I swear to God, if he catches that pick in the first half, it's a completely different.
Hit him in his face.
We were like on the 20-yard line if he catches that shit.
Bro, my wife catches that on a regular day.
Yeah,
I don't understand. Like, in your hands. Yeah, he don't be biting. He just be watching.
He do, bro, for real. But let's what are you looking forward to seeing Sunday? What do you need to see Sunday? Is there a specific play? There a specific coach you need to have a good game? What are you looking for Sunday versus Minnesota?
Well, all right, two things. I'm gonna just put these two things out there. Number one, I don't think Scott's good, any good at all. But I'm gonna need him to man up, grow some balls, and show that he's better than the guy that got the head coaching job that you replaced. Mm-hmm. Because everybody around the league just does not. I don't care what they say. I don't think you're all that good. You got him because of your father. Your offense is terrible.
Nepotism.
And that, yeah, exactly. And now the dude that replaced you won a Super Bowl and got a head coaching job and is 6-1 or 6-0, whatever they are. Number two, I need the defense to come out flying. Hit everything moving. I need to see at least 6 people blitzing at all times. I don't care. Zone blitz, man blitz. I don't care. I just want to see Kirk on the ground picking himself up, looking at me in 134, giving him double middle fingers because I hate this dude. That's what I want to see.
Hey, John, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. When a new owner comes in,
Ron is gone.
The whole coaching staff is gone. Oh, my boy D in the building. My boy D, what it do?
Hey, what up, D?
What up, baby?
Hey, what's up? Any news break or anything? I haven't heard anything today.
You haven't heard anything? You ain't been on Twitter yet?
Quarterback, yo. According to Luck, we signed a new quarterback. New quarterback.
What's up, boys? How y'all doing, man?
Hey, D, you gonna do the gritty for us again? What's up?
Hey,
listen,
I'm in a whole GIF now.
Listen. I haven't done the gritty in 3 weeks, and we're 3-0, so it's retired for now.
Okay.
I like that. Let's keep that going.
Now, if Sam end up playing at some point, all the gritty coming back, bro.
Hey, so last time we caught up and stuff was a week 1 victory. It's been a lot of shit happening since then. We're 8 games later. We went from 1-4 to 4-4. The quarterback we're paying $28 million. Broke his hand, and we probably won't see him again because this magical enigma of a quarterback that the fans love so much has taken over and has taken this team, locker room, and fan base by storm yet again. And the fucking dweeb is probably going to sell the team. Give me your thoughts on the current state of Washington Commanders Nation, my boy D.
Hey, man, well, look, it's definitely we definitely know how to find the headline, you know what I'm saying, on a week-to-week basis, man. Something always going on with us. But, I mean, it's been a roller coaster, and I think that's Taylor Heineke's career in a nutshell, right? You know, you never know what you're going to get. It's up and down. But, I mean, at the midway point, I mean, I guess best case scenario, this is where you want to be, you know, on a win streak, going up. And then, you know, like I said, man, I think we all kind of similar, like, you know, we don't really have faith in Ford, but you know, if they get the job done while he's in there, that's cool. You know what I mean? But more or less, I mean, whoever you got back there, you got to win in spite of. And I mean, at the end of the day, the guys are finding a way to get it done, man. They rallying. The defense has stepped up and played well. The offense is doing whatever it can do to try to get more points than other team, and that's it, man. I mean, week to week, I mean, as a Commanders fan, this is what we used to. You know what I'm saying? So it's as crazy as I expected it would be.
That's always there's never a boring day. And you know, once that Forbes article came out, that there was definitely going to be some negative news coming out to counteract that, because news always comes in twos when it comes to this football team. Dan got the feds after him. Dan got Congress after him. He got women coming after him. He got Jim Irsay coming after him. He got other owners in the league coming after him. That boy is cooked.
Rio, when I watched you earlier today, you had said, you know, it comes in twos, right? So when I saw the first breaking where, you know, they're going to entertain offers. They hire Bank of America to entertain offers. I said to myself, look out for the smoking gun, because something has put their feet to the fire where Dan has to move forward with something. And lo and behold, late on the day, another investigation. So it came to point in time that it's like, look, man, people been saying it, but it's just time to move on, man. It's just one of those things. You've already taken this franchise, you know, and you basically made it more valuable. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to, you know, get out while you can. You know, your feet are already to the fire, man. Take that bread and move on, bro. Like, you would like to, I know he would like to stay and be the owner, but he got too much stink on him, bro. It's time to move on. It's
definitely time to move on. And to my guy Larry's point, let me introduce you to the cast. Up top, I got my boy, superstar Darian, my guy DH _ what is it, MVJR on Twitter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. And on next to him, my boy Jay, aka Uncle Ronnie, aka So Effing Awesome on Twitter, always stirring it up. Currently got a shout out on the Washington Football Talk podcast as an asshole by Pete Haley. And to my right is my boy Hingle McCringleberry, Con Artist Nuke, my boy Maurice in the building. These are my fellas, my Twitter brethren, my boys, and hopefully I see y'all at the stadium this week. These guys, every time they come on, it's real. We kicked it week 1. My boy was out there dancing with the gimp leg, bro. Me and Mo was out there with the hoochie daddy shorts, thighs out in the rain.
Thighs out in the rain, baby. That's right.
It's crazy that it's going to be almost 80 degrees this Sunday for the blackout.
Thighs out again. Thighs out again. It might be. Might have. Listen.
Bro, you got to have the thighs out, bro.
Have to
it's going to be 80.
No, but I don't got no black ones though, and like I'm trying to wear all black. See, I can't even really drip how I want to because one,
hit the Nike store like tonight. Them shit like Saturday.
Bro, just buy some black sweatpants and cut them.
Yeah, I'm about to say just cut them.
I was hoping it was cold. I was trying to come with the varsity jacket, hoodie combo, black.
You trying to stunt?
I was really trying to stunt, but I'm going to sweat my ass off, so I can't even
it's
give
gonna be
it
hot
to
as
him.
shit.
I wanted it to. Appreciate
it.
Skins fan all day for the $5 super.
Facts.
Left.
Y'all and my guy.
Who are we?
The Commanders. Listen, we got to throw like the biggest parade / like celebration / turn up kegger orgy that the DMV has ever seen. If this man won't, no, not if
niggas will be fucking in the street.
Niggas will be definitely
in
the street, bro.
You know who's gonna be the center of that thing. You know who's showing up.
Who gonna be in there?
For Bruce Allen and all them jokers, man. Larry Michael.
Larry Michael gonna be the first nigga there.
I would have a few beers with Bruce, bro. I'm sorry. I know that motherfucker gets down. He might do a few lines of coke too.
Facts.
He might do a few lines. I know Bruce would get down if he was here, dog.
We're gonna remember this day, 11/2, November 2nd, 2022, as the day that it's no longer if. It's when at this point. He is selling the team. So D, we were talking, me, Jay, and Mo, we're all in agreement that Bezos is probably going to be the one who buys the team. Do you think that's the case as well? Or do you think it's going to be the field? It's going to be someone left field.
So, all right. I think it's going to be the field. And this is why I say that. I don't know what the agreement is like with Amazon or Bezos being the owner of Amazon, owning the team and owning
shit.
Right. Yeah. And owning
I don't think it is. He's NFL now. He's with the NFL at this point.
Hey, I mean, look, if they wanted to happen, it can happen. But people been
Jerry own like something. Jerry own like some TV shit.
I feel like Jerry was one of the main investors in NFL Network when it started.
So if that's the case, that shouldn't really affect.
So one of these agent money guru aficionado niggas earlier said it's not a conflict of interest. Okay. I'm gonna take his word on that.
So, all right. Well, if that's the case, I still think it's gonna be the field. I think it may be somebody that we haven't heard of, or it may be somebody else who's just gonna try to get in there because. It's odd when the Broncos were selling, didn't nobody mention Bezos to the Broncos? You know what I'm saying?
You don't want the Broncos. They're all his
stuff. Denver.
Hey,
I mean,
listen, my man, look. You know how when you watch these guys on TV, you watch the Boardwalk Empires, you watch Walter White on Breaking Bad, they do things to set things in motion. The Amazon headquarters is in the DMV now.
Yeah.
This nigga owns the Washington Post, the main publication that breaks news about this team.
This
I,
shit's strategic, D.
I feel you, but I think Ted Leonsis might be
Please, no.
If it happens, it's gonna be terrible. You see how he run the Wizards, man.
No, look.
Ted can have the Nets, bro. You keep all them you buy all the red, white, and blue teams. You feel like, nigga, you keep the football away from you, bro.
All right, it's gonna be Bezos. All right. It's gonna be Bezos then. Okay, how about
we convinced them.
I mean, if you feel like it's gonna be something else, and that's cool. I'm just saying it because the NFL is about money, right, and about revenue stream. Because like I said, Jerry and the rest of them bringing the most money. If he's already got his hand he owns Amazon. I mean, I'm just saying that's bread right there on a daily basis.
You don't think Amazon? You don't think Bezos can sell this product, man? Like,
listen.
You realize the windfall for the
NFL, man.
If Bezos is the owner of one of the NFL's most storied franchises in one of the most fertile fucking areas of football, basketball, recruiting, all of this shit. This is for motherfuckers talking about us moving. They don't want football out of the Washington D.C. area.
I know the whole purpose of getting Snyder out is that a prestigious, storied franchise in the heart of the nation's capital has been a joke for 22 years, and they don't want it to be one anymore. They're not moving the team. One, they're not changing the name. They're not changing the colors. The staff and the players, that's a whole different story. A lot of them motherfuckers gonna go when a new owner comes in, but
Let's play a game, Rio. Let's play a game real quick, right?
Do it.
Let's play a game real quick. Okay, so Bezos owns the team. Who's the GM? Who's the front office? Who's the head coach?
Who's starting? Want me to start?
Go ahead, you got it, bro.
I'm ready. Okay. Jeff Bezos buys the team. He keeps Jason Wright on to run the business side of the organization because Jason Wright was sitting here by the NFL, so he's going to be here regardless. Matter of fact, Jason Wright is probably a part of Jeff Bezos' plan to get the team in the first place. They already
we got the text message right now. We texting right now.
Him and Bezos got a secret handshake, man.
At this point, this is premeditated, so I already got my answers ready. So the first call Jeff Bezos makes after he gets here, he calls up the assistant general manager of the Kansas City Chiefs. His name is Mike Borgonzi.
I was going to say that.
He's going to call him. He's going to say, listen here, sir, you're going to come run the entire football side of this organization. You are the vice president of player personnel. If you want a GM or anything under you, whatever structure you want, we're going personnel centric. We're not going coach centric at this point. And you hire the coach of your choosing. We have Dan Snyder out of the picture. This team is attractive at this point. We may get a Sean Payton or somebody at this point, but whoever it decides to be, whatever up and coming young guy, let's say we get Jeff Bezos and he hires Mike Borgonzi. We may get Sean Payton over here. I don't want Eric Bieniemy. I'm good. Because there's a reason why they say players around the league don't like him. They say he doesn't resonate well with players.
He might be a good person. He might not be a good, like, some people are just leaders of men. That's why Ron is in the position that he's in right now.
Yep.
And I don't think the enemy.
That man has been on about 14 different interviews. But I know for one, my head coach is going to be offensive minded. And you know who I'm bringing in? Ken Dorsey, the offensive coordinator for the Buffalo Bills, former Miami quarterback, University of Miami quarterback. You are my head coach. And my three-headed monster is Jeff Bezos, Mike Borgonzi, and Ken Dorsey. Go find me a quarterback because I trust you. Because I looked at the process of how the Chiefs selected Patrick Mahomes. They knew early in the process that they were coming up from 27 to 11 to go get Mahomes. They knew so early. They were like, he's the guy. I don't care what anybody else says. We worked them out privately multiple times. We need to get people who know football calling the shots. Those are my hires. Whoever can take the – Mo, you brought up the conversation. Give me your hires.
I like your GM. I want to keep your GM for sure.
Yes, sir.
I like a couple of guys for head coach. I did like Bieniemy. But to that point, I had to caveat that with the whole, he might not be a leader of men, and that's okay. Great offensive mind, one of the best, if not the best, but probably not a leader of men, and that's okay. Byron Leftwich, hometown kid, bring him home. He's ready. And you can talk about what's going on in Tampa Bay. A lot of that has to do with Tom Brady, to be quite honest. A lot of it has to do with probably Todd Bowles as well. Byron Leftwich, man, bring him home. HD, Woodson, let's go. Bring him home, back home to coach the new era of the Washington Commanders led by Jeff Bezos. That's who I want in my top three.
All right. So listen, I don't care who on the team. I really don't. All right.
Yeah, real talk. I don't either.
As long as it's not Dan.
Right. Yeah. So I don't care who on the team.
Person not named Snyder.
Exactly. I'm kind of looking at so I have, even though I know he already is in a GM role, but I do like Brandon Beane from the Bills, which would give the easy Ken Dorsey tie for the coach. I think that'd be an easy pull.
The money won't be an issue. I know that for damn sure.
It will not.
And I also think with new ownership and some of these positions become available, it becomes attractive. Like it becomes a project. A lot of GMs and head coaches, a lot of guys will take jobs that we'd be like, oh, who want that job? No, they take jobs because they like challenges. Okay. And like you said, money ain't an issue. They come in with full autonomy to make the decisions. So I definitely like the GM route first. Get your GM who's going to run your whole franchise and let him hire a coach. I do like the Sean Payton idea, and I like Leftwich. I think you got 3 offensive options that you can go in. I think that's one thing that we need. We need a prominent offensive coach, somebody that has done offense in this league at a high level, and that's what we need to stake our franchise on once we turn that corner, make the change. But regardless of who it is, as long as it's new on those 3 levels, I'm good with it, man. I'm good.
I think Sean Payton would only be here for 3 years tops, though.
For real. Mask. And to get to Mask Collector's point, love Jay-Z, Hove. It's The Rock. I would love that. I don't think he has the money to sit at that
Deion
table.
ain't ready yet. But
yeah, he's not at that table yet.
He will be, though. Deion's not ready, but he will be.
I don't know.
Deion don't want to coach in the pros, man.
And I was just about to say, for what Deion's doing for the HBCU community, I don't want to see him go to a Power 5 school because you know that Florida State job waiting for him one day.
Oh, 100%.
I
don't want him there or the NFL for the next few years. I want him to keep doing what he's doing for HBCUs.
Hey, Shador, if you're watching this shit, bro, your dad is doing his motherfucking thing, and so are you. Y'all keep doing y'all thing.
Shiloh, Shador, them boys doing. Shelly, hey, what up, Shelly?
Hey, what up, Shelly?
Shelly Jordan in the building. Love
Shelly, what's up, baby?
With Snyder gone, we can finally get top talent, tier talent in here. Hopefully, people will want to come here. Absolutely.
Oh, the floodgates opening up, yo. The floodgates gonna open up. You're gonna want to play for the Jeff Bezos Washington Commanders.
Hell yeah, we about to go to
be part of this shit.
We about to go to Jay in 1 second. Shout out to my guy Alex Wilson for the $5 super chat. He said hire Mark Murphy as the new president. He won Super Bowls with this team. Rock said he would love to run this team. Hey, it's a good idea. It's somewhere to start. Listen, anything is better than what we have here right now, bro. Yeah. But I just don't want no boomer approach coming in this joint. I need some fresh blood and some fresh minds. Jay,
it's been done before, man. It's been
Jay. Who are we hiring and how are we writing this ship here?
All right, so I'm on the same line of y'all with the GM from the Chiefs, the assistant GM, and I say that because if you look at the way that he works with Andy Reid and how they scout their players and who they bring in, it be dudes you don't never really think about or never really heard the hype about, but they actually turn out being good. So I'm with that part. Bezos, obviously, like I said, I don't really care for it, but I hope that he would come in and revamp the entire thing. I heard our training facility was like bottom of the league, so I hope they do all that, get all that stuff out the way. But the coach thing, like I said, I like Byron Leftwich. I like Eric from the Chiefs, but he don't talk to players like he's not necessarily a good
he's
person.
Not a leader.
They don't rock with that nigga, bro.
It's like if you watch him, I think he was arguing with like Pat Mahomes or somebody, and it's just like you have to learn. Like when you watch Sean McVay, you hear about players talk about him. and how he breaks down just like a single back tight end set and how he can relate to the players that are there, that's the kind of leader that I want. So I feel like Byron Leftwich, because he's a former player, could do that. I also feel like what's the linebacker that coaches their defense? He used to play for Atlanta.
DeMeco
Ryans. Yeah. That's my guy, bro. Like
DeMeco?
Yeah, we was talking about it on Twitter earlier. I feel like he might be, he might be it.
He's a guy that's going to get a lot of calls.
He's going to get a job this year.
No, not right now. I'm not saying like as right now, but if in a couple years, I feel like he would be the guy. But my number one guy might be Byron Leftwich, because I just feel like that offense is. I mean, anytime a guy can take an offense and cater it to, Tom Brady's Tom Brady, but when you can take an offense and cater to the players that you have, which we never see here, that's something that I feel like that needs to happen. I mean, we have too talented to do anything else with.
And Shelly brings up a good point too, because Mike Tomlin's all his family lives in Bowie. You know what I'm saying? He got ties
with Maryland, bro.
Yeah, he got ties to this area, but Dan ain't gonna be here. But he may not want to rebuild in Pittsburgh.
That is the only veteran coach, like the only veteran coach that's I guess you guess
no Sean Payton though.
But no, yes. That's the only current active veteran coach that I would take right now.
I would love Mike Tomlin as the coach.
Oh my God, Mike T on it.
Yo, the way that his players and his former players talk about him, it's crazy.
But they regard
so much reverence.
Man. Mike T is always good in my book because Mike T is my frat brother. Yo to the good news all day.
Shout out to that Omar Epps looking motherfucker. I would love to have him coach my franchise. Shelly, we love you back, darling. You are the best.
Love you, Shelly.
We enjoyed the spaces.
This is her day. This is her day, bro. She's been on this shit for forever.
I'm sorry, me and Mo had to bring so much debauchery to your spaces earlier.
I gotta keep us. Don't let us in your space and don't give us the fucking mic, bro. If we request to come up, don't allow it.
Yeah, deny both of them.
Going down.
Hey, they get the nonsense started.
Hey, look, that Shaq commercial where he popping the words away.
Everybody can get it. Everybody can get it. If you just a fucking guy, guess what? You gonna get it. Like Dax fucking Milne. I'm sick of seeing him back there returning punts.
If I see this dude catch another punt return,
at least he ain't dropping it. That's it.
I believe somebody wanted me to pull this comment back up on the screen.
This is big, exactly what we're talking about.
Let me read this out loud from Gerald. He said, Rio, we haven't had a quarterback in long enough that can grow with the team. Heineke is our quarterback. He should have got the starting job. All right, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't seeing things. So go ahead.
I ignored it.
Hey man, shout out to Gerald though for keeping it real. That's your guy. Ride with your guy. We're gonna ride with whoever quarterbacks the team here, but you don't.
He won't be the guy next year.
Starting job originally over a guy you paid $28 million to. See, the thing is, I keep going back to this same analogy. Backup quarterbacks, they're the cool aunts and cool uncles of the world. That you can give the kids to them for a week or two. Have at it. Take them to the park. Take them to Disney. Take them to go ride some rides. Let them eat all the junk food that they want to. But eventually, you got to bring them back to the parents. And a backup quarterback can't do but so much. Cooper Rush, he held it down for a month in Dallas. As soon as it came to a point where he had to actually quarterback a win for that team, they got that ass busted because he's not Dak Prescott. And I'm glad Dallas fans got to see that there's no conversation between Cooper Rush and Dak Prescott, because I heard the chatter they were having over there, and it made me mad.
Hey, y'all, look at me when I say this shit. I want everybody that's on this live to look at me when I say this shit. Backups are backups for a fucking reason. They're backups. Yeah. And that is it.
Bro.
Taylor Heineke is a fucking backup. Okay?
He's a great story, though. He's a great story.
Bro, there's not, it's not a coincidence that like 32 teams, not 31, not 30, 32 teams passed on this dude when he was out. The only reason why he was here because Ron loved them Carolina Panthers.
Jay,
And because our quarterback situation was fucking doo-doo.
I said this on the podcast last week, bro, on the D&D football podcast. Breaking Command airs every week on YouTube. I said this. I said that Taylor Heineke, he's not a good quarterback, right?
Nah, he's not.
Our team passed on him multiple times after seeing him multiple times and didn't sign him and didn't latch on to him. So I mean, even if we don't look at the other 31 teams, we look at our team. So that's why when fans go with this, oh, he should be the quarterback anyway. Bro, the team didn't want him. They want him here while he is. So that's
Bill Murray said ironic because a backup got Wentz his ring. But Wentz did. They wouldn't have got that ring if they didn't have the number 1 seed locked up by Carson Wentz.
Got them there.
And also, that's a very like people that say that you can win with quarterbacks like Nick Foles. There is like 2 or 3 quarterbacks every 20 years. That's such an outlier and an anomaly when that type of
Trent Dilfer.
Hey, remember
Trent Dilfer got a Super Bowl, y'all.
Come on, remember we talked about this. This might be like a year ago when we were talking about quarterbacks in the draft, right? And I posted that whole get out of here with that Cowboy stuff. I posted the chart about the quarterbacks in the last 10 or 15 years that have made it to the Super Bowl, not even won it.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And out of the 15 times, there are like a couple of them that weren't drafted in the first round, and they were almost the same person. I think Brady showed up the most.
Brady is a severe
and what's his name? Breeze. The rest of them were first round picks. So if y'all thinking that guy that we just picked off for the scrap people, whatever, is going to take us to the promised land, I'm sorry to tell you, you can be waiting a long time. I can probably say this team will be sold by the time that happens.
Oh yeah, facts.
So
I'll tell you this. This is an easy question because he has balls, he has moxie, and everybody loves an underdog story. This franchise went from being a revered top-tier franchise in the history of this sport to a consistent joke and underdog story ourselves. So when the quarterback is undersized, doesn't have an arm, but is cool as shit, has balls, plays like every play is his last because every play could be his last because that is the life of a journeyman.
He's a likable motherfucker too. Not even on front. He's a
lightning rod. That's why.
D remembers this because we didn't play football together. How many times have we had a guy come in and try to play and we couldn't get anything done, and we put the other guy back through there. Remember we put Kurt back there. Yeah. We all cool.
Laugh at that Geno Smith game though. Not even on front. I won't laugh at that.
Kurt played corner. He played corner.
Bruh,
and we won games. It's because when you can, and I'm not gonna lie to you, you can attest to this. When you got a guy like Rio just said, when you got a guy in the locker room who you can relate to, who's not gonna be, and I'm not saying Wentz is, I'm not saying Wentz is a guy that you can hate or isn't likable, but when you got a guy that's cool that can come in and hey, you seen Terry, hey, I'm open, throw me the ball. All right, cool, I got you. 4th and 2 or 3rd, whatever, extend the play, boom, down the field. When you got guys like that, of course you're going to rally behind him. We're not saying anything bad about him. We're just saying he is not the guy. And that's fine.
Adam. There are levels to it. Kurt Warner is a Hall of Famer jacket player.
That's an outlier.
That is an outlier.
We can appreciate what Taylor is by not comparing him to great players because there's nothing great about the guy, but he is a great locker room guy. That's the only thing great.
Bro, if he goes out and is as great as those guys that they're mentioning in the comments, by all means, I'll be the first person to tell you, you know what? He's a god. Okay, he's a quarterback god. I'll be the first person to tell you. But until he does godlike things, he will just be a regular man.
But how long does it take, right? Because you think about it, rest in peace to my guy, D. Haskins, Simba, right? After 10 games, everybody was ready to write him off. Even though he wasn't producing.
You can see it. Like, especially with a guy you taking in the first round, you usually can see it and see signs and flashes of if this is going to eventually work out. Like Trevor Lawrence is far from a finished product, but he flashes some special shit about him every fucking week that you watch him play, no matter what his stat line looks like.
It takes about
that nigga was not flashing, bro.
It takes about 18 to 26 games and I know that's a long time, but it takes about 18, 26 games to really to really get an understanding of who a quarterback is. And if they aren't doing anything special, which is what I'm fearing for my boy Justin Fields, that's a different deal.
Justin Fields looks good though. I'm not even gonna front. Justin Fields is starting to
last month of football. He's finally he's catching his
starting to produce.
But all right, so all right, and that's true because y'all know I'm a big Justin Fields guy. But sometimes, when you watch him, though, bro, it's like you have all the tools that are there.
Time out. This nigga's 30 years old. Y'all gotta stop.
Is not a rookie.
Y'all gotta stop treating him like a rookie, bro.
Heineke is Chris Winkie.
He was undrafted in 2015. 2020.
I remember that dude.
He's 29 years old.
He's 30 years
bro,
old.
He is who he is. He's not growing.
Like, y'all gotta stop this shit. Bro. I gave him his flowers, and y'all making me be negative again.
This is what I was talking about earlier. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is the thing that I've been talking about earlier in this shit.
This is how I be feeling on Twitter.
We give Heineke his flowers for the shit that he has done. But when you come in here talking about we need to slob this nigga down because he is who he is, that's the shit that be bothering me, dog. That's why Jay got niggas in his DMs ready to fight him. That's exactly why.
This is why I'm fighting for my life every single day.
Every day.
Because of comments like this.
Every day.
If people really believe that, that's the problem. Y'all just can't just be along for the ride and give flowers when need to be and criticize when need to be. Y'all just gotta be like, nah, this dude is the dude, and it ain't it.
Go with it.
So hold on. So that's my thing, right? That's my main.
You treat him like he's a rookie, bro.
That's my main gripe. That's my main gripe that been with people talking about Heineke, right? Because everybody, it's like Carson was getting pelted from the media, from the fan base and everything, when it was clear that yes, he would hold the ball occasionally too long, but our offensive line was Swiss cheese. Okay, he couldn't even get the ball off. Right,
Andrew Norwell was standing straight up. Dog.
Right. So look, so it's wild. It was wild. I'd be on podcasts and I'd be on Spaces, and we would criticize Norwell. We would criticize William Jackson III. We would criticize everybody that was playing bad. But when I criticize Heineke in a win, bro, I flambéed him in that 23-21 win because let me tell you what, he almost lost us that game to Green Bay. Oh, he almost lost us that game to Indianapolis. That game should have been wrapped up in the third quarter. All right. So what he does a lot of times, he'll put himself in a trick bag and then he'll overcome it and look like a god, and everybody be like, oh, he did these great things.
And the thing is, we're allowed to cook Wentz in a win, but we can't cook Heineke. I said Wentz was ass versus Chicago, and we didn't deserve to win that game.
He's the opposite of Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins will put up stats and catch an L, and people swear he's good. Taylor don't put up stats, but he'll get a win. And
who's your boy? Commando Bando? That's your boy? Commando Bando? That's your Kirk Cousins guy? Bro, your man's been waiting.
You know what he is, because he is a 30-year-old who was not in the NFL 6 years after he was drafted. The whole league knows who he is at this point.
I'm convinced.
We got a full tape of him last year.
I'm convinced So Ninja don't watch football. Ain't no motherfucking way. We just sit up here and say, how do y'all know? Nigga, cousin,
how do we know? Hold on, No, not even
ODU. Bro, it was exciting. I didn't expect
this
to ever happen in the NFL, though.
Bro, people forget. Last year, we were praying for the season to end. With this nigga at quarterback, praying for the season to end. It was one of the worst, 4 or 5 game stretches we've ever seen. I was like, please, Lord.
That nigga
get us out of this. We do not want this to happen. And people were in agreement. Now all of a sudden, he's good again. I don't understand.
There is a reason you go undrafted in 2015 and you don't get your first opportunity until you're a COVID quarterback behind a crippled, a bust of a rookie, and Kyle Allen. And that's what took you to get your first shot.
Was fifth on the depth chart.
He is a good backup quarterback, and he will fill in for spot duty, and he will be capable for 3 to 5 weeks over the duration of a season or 16 to 17 game sample size. He's not going to get it done.
Bruh.
Maybe he's the best of what we have right now. Maybe he is. Or maybe the team just responds better to him. He's not the future of this franchise, and I will put my entire everything on that shit.
Bro, listen to this.
He's only been given a shot as a second or third. Bro, I'm sorry. They're we talk about like there are no stupid questions, dog. That's one of the
That's one of
stupid
them.
questions out there. How do we know? Because we've seen the shit and because you've seen it.
Oh, the draft do be wrong. The draft wasn't wrong about this nigga.
No!
This nigga played 8 quarters this year. Yes, he's won both of those games. He's been bad for 6 out of the 8 quarters.
Has he won though?
No,
I would venture to put out there that the defense won those games.
Yo,
defense kept us in these games.
You are a 50-50 ball away from this Colts game going.
He's had 11 turnover-worthy plays in 2 games.
Bruh,
11.
A 50
There's been 6 interceptions dropped. He should have had another fumble return for a touchdown, but a flag was called on the play.
Luckily, Terrence is a dog. Okay, Terrence is a dog. And let me tell you, a better quarterback makes a better throw because that ball should have been in the back of the end zone.
No, we're not bugging. We're not bugging. You're being a fanboy. You're being a cheerleader. You're being a fanboy. I don't fanboy for players.
Him and Disco must be buddies, man, because they be trying to get chose. They be trying to say all the right things, man, to get on the inside of this team because there ain't nowhere in the world that you really think that this dude is the guy. He didn't get a chance.
Hey, so
nigga, nobody gave him a chance.
Yes, he is the better option with this O-line, Shelly.
Yeah, of course.
He is the better option, but it's not saying much.
He's talking about the best of a bad situation.
He's not the future. You're nobody in the league is going to build their roster or their scheme around Taylor Heineke. And I would love for someone to rebuttal that.
Let's see if he gets
like asking somebody, you want 50 years in jail or you want 60 years in jail? Whatever. Give me the best of the best.
Bruh.
Hey, don't talk about Griff, dog.
Hey, 2012 was the best season I've seen. So I don't
best season I've seen it forever, dog.
Hey, but post 2012, that nigga sucked.
Yeah.
Hurt, bro. That man was playing on one leg, dog.
Hey, listen. Even when that knee started working, that boy had to when he said I don't want to run the zone read no more, and they put him in a conventional offense, that man couldn't get off his first read. He couldn't see the field. And his game versus Tampa was one of the worst quarterback games I've ever seen in my life. It was almost as bad as Taylor's first quarter and a half versus Green Bay.
But we won that game in Tampa, though. We won that game too, though.
He was out there looking like me, bro, limping around.
We won that game, bro.
Oh, it was terrible. It was
terrible. He was limping around FedEx like me, dog. I was like, hey, bro.
Facts. He had that big old bulky knee brace on too.
Sure did. Yeah, he great on TV though. Give him that. Definitely a better analyst.
Y'all think that we should develop the roster around Heineke? If we get rid of Heineke, that ain't going to change shit about the trajectory of this team.
Bro, they are mad. Y'all are mad. Why y'all really fucking mad, dog? The saying we don't like the fucking team.
Bro, everybody always says that we can't wait 3 years for a quarterback to develop. But here's the thing, though. When have we done that? When's the last time we've done that outside of 2012?
We need to hire someone who knows football, and we need to let him draft the quarterback. Right. That's the answer to the question. That's the answer to the question. We need to draft the quarter. We don't need to retread. We don't need to be desperate and do the retread route and say, hey, Derek Carr, you want to come to Washington next offseason? We don't need to do that. So I'd rather run it back with Heineke and Howell than to go get Derek Carr, Geno Smith, Jameis Winston, or any of these retread motherfuckers, bro.
That was about to be my question.
I'd take Geno as a backup, though. I ain't even gonna front.
Nigga, give me fucking Hendon Hooker over. Give me Hendon Hooker over any of these in the league right He's now. He's gonna be like a 30-year-old rookie, and I'll take Hendon Hooker over all of that shit.
Give me a year with 14 so I can really see.
Bro, is that nigga really 30?
Heineke?
Who? No, he's going to be a 25-year-old rookie, though.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Hendon Hooker is going to be a 25-year-old
rookie. I like him.
He's going to be 25 in January. He's going to be 25 at draft day.
That means he's ready to go. That means go ahead and give him the...
You sound like Ron.
So, hold on, D. So you really think your boy got a chance?
Look, man, I'm going to tell you. I think with a fair opportunity, Sam Howell can be the guy, bro. I truly believe that. But I'm gonna tell you what, it's kind of in a trick bag situation. Like you need to see what he is sooner rather than later because you don't want to go in this offseason not knowing what your quarterback QB1 situation gonna be. And I don't feel as though you can truly evaluate your QB1 position if you don't play him this year because it'd be a waste.
Amen to this comment. This is what we're saying. This is what we're trying to get people to understand. Thank you, Jay. I'm favorite in this joint. Thank you. This is all we're trying to say. It is not an insult to just call a guy. Bryce Young is too frail, and y'all like Heineke? Like, what do we? Have you seen what Bryce Young does in the SEC? I would love to have Bryce Young here.
I think that nigga is battle tested.
Bryce Young can be a superstar in this league, bruh. Taylor Heineke is frail. He's been on the injury list almost every week of every game he's played in.
After that playoff game, they lost, by the way. Wasn't he on the injury report for the arm? Or was that before?
He's always on the injury report.
Man, always hurt.
But all Bryce Young need is 15, 20 pounds on him. Have y'all seen the way he processes, the way he can make every throw, the way he manipulates defenses, the way he looks off safeties? Not a quarterback on our roster has the instincts of a guy like Bryce Young.
Bryce Young was the number one quarterback coming out of high school.
SEC
for a reason.
SEC and Big Ten automatically got big points with me, bro, because they are battle tested. Everybody in those divisions are tough. There's a tough out every week, bro. So SEC, Big Ten, I'm definitely leading with all those guys.
And we're not going to get any of the top 3 quarterbacks because we're going to win our typical 7-8 games, which is going to have us picking around.
Y'all don't like to do the right thing and just lose out like your boy. What's the coach that got fired? Doug Peterson. Remember he took that game against us. We was all happy.
Oh yeah, he said
take against us so they can get a top pick.
Get this draft pick. That's what they did.
These fans would lose their mind if they could see a tank coming.
I would be happy.
Of course, we would. But these fans would. Oh my God, they lose their mind.
A little setback for a 10-year plus of a franchise quarterback. That's all it takes.
My 2 results that I desire from a football season is make the playoffs or suck.
That's it.
It needs to be one of the 2. In year 3 of a coaching staff and of a roster that's been built for 3 years. If you miss the playoffs, you need to miss the fuck out of the playoff. If we miss the playoffs by a game or 2, I'm going to be fucking. I'm going to be fucking
number 12 again.
No, we're going to be picking like 17 because
like I said, 19 to 21. That's what we're going to be picking. You can't get nobody there.
Yeah, and we're going, and that's what it's going to be. So, and if we get a new coaching staff in here, or a new regime, a new front office, they need to come up with a decision of what the quarterback situation is going to look like. And if you love a guy, go
get him.
Go get him.
Go get him.
Here's my whole draft. I want Bryce Young. Here's the entire fucking draft.
I'm tired of watching us sit on our hands and let the world go past us.
I'm about to say I don't care. I don't care if you pull an RG3 trade again and go get your guy. In 3 years, it's not the dude and you move on. I don't care.
Nobody would have cared about the Griffin trade if he didn't bust.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if he works out because then it's like, oh, GM of the century. If you miss, go back again. If you miss, go back again. That's what the Arizona did. Arizona had Rosen. He sucked. Went back. Got Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're that. But Kyler Murray's not that great right now. But still,
niggas wanted Rosen in DC, bro. For what?
Tripping.
I don't know why.
Everybody did. Hey, what's going on, man? In command, how I'm feeling about Sunday's game? I feel like it's winnable. I feel like the Vikings are a good football team, but they're not world beaters. And there's really nothing in the NFC minus the Eagles so far who really aren't battle tested that I would look at and say it's a not winnable game. We should be able to hang with them. It should be a 1-possession game. I'll give you my prediction tomorrow when the Purple Pocket Podcast joins me for a preview. I'll definitely get them. But yeah, man. I don't feel like we're going to draft a quarterback in the first round, even though we should. We're probably going to draft a fucking lineman. If it's not a quarterback, it should be a corner. But if it's Ron and company still here, it's going to be a fucking guard or something.
You know what I want? What I want to see the rest of the way is I really want to see what we have in Sam Howell. I feel like you got an opportunity with a guy to jumpstart a rebuild. You got an opportunity right now where if you don't have to worry about QB in next year's draft,
so Mo,
you can focus your attention on other picks on the team.
Here's why that won't work, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm of the same mindset. I want Sam to play here, but the coaching staff.
I ain't mad at that, so Ninja. And we could have saved 28 million. I'm not mad at that.
Absolutely.
That is a fair take.
They cannot move on to Sam Howell now to see what it is when they're quote unquote in the thick of it, because they have a viable quarterback on the roster right now in Heineke. That's what they're gonna say.
I'm the new quarterback.
I love Rio. I don't want that nigga quarterback in my
Y'all don't want me quarterbacking, bro.
Get some new glasses, bro.
Y'all don't want me quarterback, especially hell yeah, bro. I'm throwing hella picks, bro. Because
hey,
I'm letting my nuts hang, bro.
No QB will be good in here with Scott Turner. So,
bro, they're all going to be gone, Brandon. They're all going to be gone.
Hey, I watched some more Drake May. I think that there really is a conversation about quarterback one next year between him and Caleb Williams. I thought Caleb Williams had that shit in the bag. Drake May nice as shit.
Next up,
bro,
yo.
You know I see him every week, bro. Drake
May is a fucking dog.
The dude is flying under the radar right now. He's flying under the radar right now. And the Carolina Tar Heels are 7-1, bro. We're playing good football right now.
That boy Downs is like that too.
Hey,
that was D called that one too.
Yeah.
He did.
D called that one too.
Y'all should start listening to me, man. Y'all should start listening to me when I talk.
Hey, you still on the hook for Diami though.
Hey, look,
he gave us a cameo though.
Hey, look, I can't.
I want Arch too, but that mean if that mean we got to be trash for 4 more years to get Arch, I don't want it that way, bro. But
CJ Stroud, no Ohio.
Because you can put it in ink.
Negative.
If I don't know if this is a bet you can make, you can put it in ink right now. He's the first overall pick the year he comes out because 100%. Arch Manning is different.
You want me to find out?
Arch Manning is different, bro. What is it? 2026? He's gonna be the first pick of the draft. Without a question, bro. It's
the pedigree too, bro.
He's the Manning brothers combined, but he's athletic. That's the scariest shit ever, son. He can move.
I'm putting up FanDuel right now. I'm gonna see how far out they have the draft selections. Hold on, let me see.
That nigga's gonna be the first pick of the 2026 overall draft, and it's gonna take having the first pick because he's a Manning. He's football. He's coming from football royalty, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate the $2 super. What about Cooper Rush? Ew, what about him? Y'all want him here? What about him?
Oh, no. You're lucky you gave up money, bro. You lucky you paid.
That's why he paid. That's why he gave up the $2 because he's going to ask that question.
What is that?
This is the only way I'm gonna be able to get this comment.
For the rest of the season, I mean, I'm cool with rolling with Heineke, but if you know the way Ron and them operate, they don't really do what's exactly smart and best for the future of the team. I can see him putting Wentz back in as soon as that nigga's hand recovers in 2 weeks.
100%.
He's gonna say fuck our second round pick
because he's hitched his wagon to Carson Wentz. Yep. He has to go back to him, regardless of what Taylor Heineke
does. Fuck it, just let Heineke finish out the season or then go to Howell, but I can definitely see Ron and them going back to Wentz in 2 weeks.
Ron is a loyalist, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you, on top of that, Heineke has not played to a level where I'm okay with. Like if he was playing lights out, like throwing 3-4 touchdowns and protecting the ball, going 300 yards, then I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a no-brainer. You keep him in there, but he hasn't played to any knockout level to be like, yeah, it's a no-brainer that I'm going with him. Now you would hope that they pick up some of that energy along the way and kind of able to keep it going. But Ron is definitely going back to Carson Wentz, bro.
And this is the biggest nightmare: going 8 or 9, or 9 and 8, and missing the playoff. On our side, 9 wins looks like it's going to get you the 7th playoff spot this year. But I don't know, though, because the whole fucking conference has the same record minus the Eagles. Like it seems like everybody has the same record other than the Eagles and Cowboys.
So important. Them late season conference games are going to be so important. So games against
San Francisco,
games against Atlanta. Those games are going to be hella important. And it's going to be like that for everybody that's in the same boat with us.
That was not 7 years ago when he beat Drew Brees. That was in 2018, the year he won his first playoff game. But fuck Dallas. Like, what we talking about right now?
Hey, Chuck, if Washington missed the playoffs, Ron got to go. Let me tell you something, Chuck. Ron is gone because we got a new owner coming in this bitch.
Hold on. He said tanking is a losing culture. Did the Eagles have a losing culture? No.
You know what's not? You know what a losing culture is? Not tanking in us the last 22 years.
Yep.
And the Eagles are well fucking positioned next year.
We haven't tanked one time and have managed to not be good, but twice in 22 years, bro. Like, I'm not saying tank, but I'm just saying you're not doing anything productive for your team if you win 8 games. If you go 8-9 and miss the playoffs in your 3rd season as the coach, when it takes 3 to 5 years to build a culture, what are you doing for your roster? What are you doing? What kind of team building is that? Y'all niggas are stuck in place. You are in purgatory. You're picking in the same spot. I don't know. That shit don't do anything for me, bro. It's make the playoffs or just suck. Like, what do y'all get out of 7-win seasons, bro? And that's what Ron is as a coach. He's a 7-win coach because he has 7 wins almost every year he's been a coach. And he's only had over 7 wins 3 times in 12 years.
And Rio, per Bet US, which is one of the sponsors of your show, they can only give odds for 1 year. So it's just next year that they have the quarterback.
Who's this good quarterback we were talking about ruining?
Come on,
hey, bro, I'm befuddled right now looking at these comments right now. I am fucking befuddled, bro.
Hey, hold
on. Read that again, D. My bad, D. Read that whole shit again.
Which one? Oh, the
Bet US jump.
Oh yeah, per Bet US, they only go out 1 year for the draft. So
and they got Caleb Williams next year for number 1.
They got CJ Stroud.
Oh, we're talking about for next year. I thought you meant 2024.
Yeah, no,
1 year.
They only let you go out 1 year, so they won't go out.
Gotcha. But
Stroud is the number 1.
Yeah. I would love Stroud or Young, but we're gonna be picking 18th in the draft, so they're not even something. I'm not even gonna scout quarterbacks in the offseason because I know ain't none of that gonna be. Y'all looked at Jaren Hall because he could ball. Jaren Hall, who is that? That's not the BYU quarterback, is it? Who does Jaren Hall play for? Let me see. Is that the TCU? No, I know that Max Duggan out of TCU. He's surprising me. He got them boys balling.
BYU quarterback.
BYU is Jaren Hall, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's nice. But I mean, what are we talking? 2nd, 3rd round?
Bro, let me tell you. When Sam Howell gets his opportunity to play, I'm definitely hoping it's not in a losing effort, bro. That's the only thing. Because I've been trying to say this for a minute.
We've sucked for 22 years.
We'll suck for 10 years because Heineke's not the guy. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Because Heineke's not the guy, we're gonna suck for 10 years?
Yeah.
What? We're gonna suck for 10 years with Heineke being the guy.
Hey son, y'all trolling now, bro. I'm about to cut the stream now.
Heineke to back you. What are we doing? Come on, man.
Yo, y'all tripping. So he better than Hurts and he better than Dak. But Daniel Jones for that matter.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
They all have better records.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I want Joey Porter Jr. in the 1st round because I know this fucking no foresight having ass team isn't going to draft a quarterback. So, it's all good, Will. It is all good. I appreciate you, man. Keep it real over there in Japan. Keep repping Northern Virginia. And you can catch the playback, my boy. There's a lot of craziness happening in this stream today, and we're trying to be the voice of reason. I'm cool with Heineke for the right now, but this whole let's hitch the wagon to him shit and let's put a ring on him and walk down the altar with him shit, like that shit is perplexing to me.
I truly believe that how these 2 games go are going to determine how the quarterback position is played the rest of the season, right? Because I feel like we won in spite of right, but you got a tough game coming up against the Vikings, and then a tough game coming up against the Eagles after that. With those little those plays that Heineke was getting away with, the Eagles gonna pick that ball off. Okay, the Vikings are gonna make those plays. You know what I'm saying? So if he come out looking bad, that's gonna truly be the first opportunity, like we said, that Wentz can get back in. He's gonna get in, and if he's unavailable, they might go to 14. You don't even.
The thing is like evaluate your team the same way that you shat on Wentz. You could call it the same way for Heineke. I watched Wentz throw for 4 touchdowns and 300 yards week 1, and all I heard was niggas talk about the 2 interceptions he thrown. Yep. Meanwhile, Heineke wins a game where he looks like trash for 90% of it, but pulls it out at the end, and we act like this nigga is the Messiah, Jesus of Nazareth. And I'm just saying, evaluate your players the same. I don't have a crush on these players, bro. These niggas are all just niggas in the uniform of my favorite team, and I want us to be good. I will evaluate them all accordingly. And yes, J.D. McKissick, he looks like ass this year. He's probably grieving the fact that he left the Super Bowl favorite to come back to play for our mid-ass football team.
Hey, life comes at you fast when you don't want to move, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
Jay, what do you have to say about what's happening in this chat today?
Eagles,
Look,
Tyler.
y'all probably gonna see me later on tonight.
Philly is my answer to this
Eagles,
question. Thanks
Eagles
for
right
super
now.
chat. Philly.
I hate that I'm saying that shit. It's the Eagles. Like I can't deny that shit no more, bro. Them motherfuckers are good. I'm sorry.
I feel like it's gonna be like a situation like last year because remember Dallas was like the clear favorite, and they got boxed in the playoffs, and that was it. I feel
but
like
ain't nobody boxing Philly right now in the NFC. That's the thing.
No. I'm saying it might be the same situation for Philly though, because Philly really ain't really played nobody for real.
Hey, son, my man 301 being fighting for his life, his Dallas fan life.
Bro, all I've seen is an entire Dak conversation between them.
Hey, my nigga reps his squad. My young boy reps his squad hard, bro. Who's the best play extending quarterback? Bryce Young. Bryce Young is absurd. I don't care that he's frail. He's amazing. And we'd be blessed to have him. They're gonna love him in Carolina.
Are we really like debating QBs that's supposed to be going at the top of the draft?
I don't even want to talk about him.
I honestly feel like if we had a top 2 pick and we had a chance to pick Stroud, if we had a chance to pick Bryce Young, I feel like Ron would go the opposite direction.
Oh, Ron is picking the kicker. If we get the first pick, Ron is
picking the tackle from Northwestern. That's who he's gonna pick.
Yeah, he would just go the opposite way, bro.
Oh,
Scott Turner would come and talk about
Cooper Rush or Taylor Heineke. The answer is yes. It's the same nigga.
Whatever. What the fuck ever, bro.
Hey, look.
That's your answer. Whatever.
Tomato.
Potato. What the fuck, buddy? Like, what kind of question is that? Cooper Rush and Taylor, bro. Okay, yes, I guess, yeah, sure.
Hawaiian Punch versus High C. It's the same shit. It's both fucking artificial juice.
Oh, God.
Hey, we're just trolling, by the way. We're not fucking making fun of nobody. We're not being dickhead. This is all just trolling, by the way.
Y'all lobbing it up though. We just slamming that shit home, bro. Y'all are lobbing this shit up though.
Hendon Hooker in the 2nd or 3rd round is gonna. I'll take it, even though
if he show off this weekend,
he's gonna be a 25-year-old rookie. But like Mo said, he's gonna be ready. But I'm not even gonna think about quarterbacks, bro, because I want to think about owners. I want to think about GMs, and I want to think about head coaches once this season ends.
Let's not lose sight of what happened today.
Yes, sir.
Let's not lose sight of what happened today. I promised Twitter that we was going to turn up. Yo, we smoking that Dan Snyder fucking pack tonight. Y'all see it?
This how we've been feeling all day.
Oh, yeah.
We smoking that Dan Snyder pack.
The dweeb is out of here, bro.
It's about to go up for sale. Do you understand what this shit means?
It's not going to be a minority share. He's selling this fucking team. I don't know. I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, he's just fucking with people. He gonna bring. Who trying to sign on to be Dan's? Who's gonna pay a couple billion to be Dan's lackey?
No,
and to get him a stadium.
So this is the only thing
closing in. The walls have closed in.
What do you about to say?
The walls were closing. They are in. He's stuck. There's nothing else he can do.
This is the only thing that I heard today that made sense about why it'd be they would try to keep a minority share. They really wanted to be able to turn some of it over into the kid get over. But they was like you could see a possibility of majority shares being sold and him keeping a small share so that they can have to give to their kids. But listen, with that the caveat would be literally just a small share with no speaking power, no nothing. But they was like, that's the only possibility they could see with them trying.
He's gonna get $6 billion. He can't get that to his kids.
Hey, appreciate that, Adam, for the $4.99 super. He said, y'all do a great job. Love listening to you. Coming down from Connecticut for the Falcons game, 11/27. For those of you, appreciate it. For those of you who don't know, 11/27 is the Sean Taylor Memorial Game. There will be a Sean Taylor tribute, a good giveaway, and some unveiling going on. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be speaking on all that, but fuck it. I have the information. Y'all gonna get it right now.
Wall, bro. You're breaking the fourth wall.
Breaking news, bro.
I'll see you when you come down. That is going to be Sean Taylor Day, and that is going to be the anniversary of Sean Taylor's death. Y'all niggas sleeper cell Cowboy fans talking away about tanking. No, nigga, you just don't know football. Next.
This nigga's football illiterate. Why'd you even get on this goddamn shit, bro? Football illiterate. Did you know?
Bro.
Did you know what we was going to do to you if you started saying some?
Yo, I've never seen him skip a comment so fast in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
And he kept on fucking doing it. Bro, this is not. Hey, look. Let me tell y'all something about my boy Rio. The one thing that I love about Rio is Rio has been real. I know the nigga in person. This nigga is real, genuine motherfucker, bro. And that's the thing that I love about this dude. So when you get on this live and you say stupid shit out your fucking mouth about calling us Cowboy fans, undercover Cowboy fans, when you know we will be sitting here talking about this fucking mediocre goddamn team. If we wanted to root for the Cowboys, we just go fucking do it.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. It's the funniest shit to me when people in our like age range, we're called like fake fans. We have no reason to be here, and we still support these. But we spend our money on this team. I sit here and talk about this team on a platform every day.
20 years, bro.
I've never seen him win 11 games.
Fucking 20 years.
I've never seen a quarterback get to his second contract. I've never seen the NFC Championship. I've never seen back-to-back playoff seasons. And I rep this team like they were embedded in my flesh and blood. So when someone calls me on my fandom, it's the funniest shit.
He called you on your fandom over Heineke. Nigga,
no,
you're gonna hit your wagon on a nigga that won't even fucking be here next year.
Bro, it's crazy because you talking about.
Hey, what up, Carlton? Goddamn, bro. You gonna hit your wagon?
Oh, what up, bro?
Heineke? Are you serious?
My boy CPJ, that's family right there, man.
That's my guy, yo. What up?
What up, all the way from Portland, Oregon, my boy over there smoking on that Dan Snyder pack on the West Coast. You already know it's been a party all day. Hot take. I think this regime actually has a solid eye for drafting DBs.
Not signing DBs.
Well, Cam Curl is an absolute dog, so he got that. You know what I'm saying?
Defoe.
You know, yeah, they do. Didn't y'all want that before we get?
Yeah,
we
did.
Nigga, what?
I like Dak the fucking player, not the team.
I was praying on y'all downfall. You know, like the meme where the nigga was like, I just came to the funeral just to see if my enemy was dead. That's how I was looking when it looked like Dak was going to see free agency. I was standing there composed, like,
make sure he did. Check the box. Make sure he did.
Yes, bro, because
and them motherfuckers came out 76 mil. Fuck
yeah. So you already know Redskins one was going to be touchdown at Dak's premises the second that he hit free agency, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we were signing Dak.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, look, but hold on. People talking about people trying to question people's fandom. We talking about people, and I know y'all was there watching John Beck and throw ducks all over the field, praying for a win. We talking about on 4 stretch, talking about, man, we got a chance. Or watching Rex Grossman, you know he got 2 turnovers in him. You know. You just don't know when it's going to happen.
So Taylor Jacobs down there somewhere.
Or praying when your boy Jason Campbell got hit when he had no protection, praying he's gonna pick himself off the ground. Remember that? Or
niggas didn't even lift him up. They let that man.
No, they just left him standing there like.
I watched Todd Collins play football here.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, that was the happiest time of my life, boy. Todd Collins
watching
one of them games.
Or watching what's the Arkansas? What was it? Arkansas or Alabama? Malcolm Kelly. Not even see the field, complaining about his knees, and we backing him because we know the organization trash. The whole time he wasn't that good to begin with.
His career highlight was a pregame freestyle in Oklahoma.
Dang.
Yeah,
that joint was crazy. He killed that joint.
Hey, somebody posted a video a long time ago of Malcolm Kelly's highlights, and it was a nigga riding the stationary bike. Right. That was his highlight.
Bro, I'm just saying this to say we got a lot of memories. You don't get those memories by just being a casual fan.
No, yeah, ain't nothing casual.
Nigga, dog. Look, hey, So Ninja gotta be under the age of fucking 25. Ain't no way,
bro.
On that bullshit.
How about Fred Davis being the best receiver on the team?
Sleepy Fred.
Out of the league. Literally,
Sleepy Fred, bro.
Bro, the only good thing that the past 20 years have brought, as far as players, You had a Trent Williams that should still be here. You know what I'm saying? You had the Monday Night Miracle, and
Santana catching the two against
Appreciate
Dallas.
you, my guy.
Yeah.
Appreciate. Hey, yo, actually having Tanner on the show to talk about that moment was like, nigga, it was so hard to not just fan out when that shit was happening because he told the story of exactly how it played out, bro. I literally had chills just listening to this nigga talk about that shit, bro.
Hey, yo, I was in college. I was on campus, and it was a Monday night game, and I was watching the game at my homeboy's room, who was a Cowboys fan, and I literally left his room, went back to my room, and turned on the game because I'm a glutton for fucking punishment. All those plays, ran my happy ass back to his room and talked mad shit.
Hey, look, hey Mo,
that's fandom.
Hey Mo, check this out. So while you was living up in college, your boy was in high school, but I remember that night. No, I had a bet riding that because I was like, I said we gonna win. Dude bet I was gonna wear this Dallas jersey, so I was already planning on ducking him because it was like 13-0. And I'm like, all right, bet. I said, well, I'm gonna figure out how to not go to school the next day so I don't have to show up. My mom was like, she came and I said, like, look, you need to go to bed. School's in the morning, Sunday night. I'm like, nah, I'm like, hey, we gonna be all right. We gonna win the game. She said, if they don't score in this, real talk. She said, if you don't score in this drive, I'm going to your body. The prayers that went up. Hey, when you see Santana, thank him because he saved me a whooping. My mom don't play games either. And then after that, I turned to her. I said, see, I told you we was going to score. She said, you keep talking. I'm still going to your body. So, we won that game. Your boy was happy. That was one of the best, I would say one of the highlights of being a fan of this team in the last 25 years.
That shit was a great triumphant moment. My man Troy Humphrey podcast. Appreciate you, my guy. He said, tell me, would I start Wentz or Taylor for the duration of this season? Listen, it's going to probably sound like a contradiction, but it's not. I would start Taylor for the rest of the season until you're ready to go to Sam Howell because one, we cannot give up a second round pick if we play Wentz 70% of snaps. Two, clearly the team gravitates more towards Rudy, aka Taylor Heineke. So ride the fucking hot hand, and when it's time to make a quarterback switch again,
go ahead and switch it back out to Howell.
Give it to Howell.
Rudy, the rookie guy.
About Rudy, they only made one movie about Rudy. That's it, bro. So this ain't no sequel for so long.
Ain't no sequel, bro.
It happened. It's happened the last 3 years he's been here. There's been a couple good games, and everything else is just trash.
Thank you, Gus. Thank you. Yeah. Exactly, bro. I'm like, bro, I have no reason to love this team. I was kind of forced into the fandom. I was born and my dad just threw burgundy and gold shit on me. I was born 3 months before our last Super Bowl, bro. It was just
you literally wasn't even alive for that drink.
No bullshit, bro. I wasn't even crawling yet. I was probably rolling over. I was the biggest premature baby the world has ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Like I was drinking bottles and shit, and I never seen any glory, bro. And I love this team. I don't care what you call them. I don't care what they wear on Sundays. I'm gonna support them. I don't care who's quarterback in the team. I'm gonna support them. But what I'm not gonna do is I'm not going to fall in love with all these mid-ass players, bro. I like the players on the roster. I would love to have a lot of these players on the podcast. You know what I'm not going to do is sit here and suck dick if they did come on the podcast. I'm going to be the same nigga I am right now. Hey, so I would say, so Taylor, you just have some magic to you. You managed to be such a limited quarterback, but managed to still pull out games. How do you do it? I would be the same guy right now, bro.
And Rio, he would tell you it's because of the other players that make him look good.
Thanks.
He would tell you it's because of Terry. It's because the run game actually looks solid, and it's because the receivers make catches, bro. Because he'll tell you he threw a bad ball. He said
that's the crazy part about it. He's willing to say that stuff. He knows, but it's just
Shelly, they not changing the fucking name again. I don't know why fans keep thinking that they're changing the name again.
You gotta stop that.
A new owner, because one. Redskins
you can't change that in 2 years.
Changing the name again.
There's like a legal rule in the NFL. You can't change that stuff within the next 2 years. You can't change the colors or anything. So
I don't know why you wish we would stop saying this because we're
going to keep what? I've been a fan. Like, bro, what? Look, okay. Let me just say this because it needs to be said. One thing we can debate and have and talk shit on a regular basis, dog. The one thing you can't do to any four of us right now is question our fucking fandom.
Shelly, that name ain't going nowhere.
That's the one thing you cannot
It's
do.
not controversial. Ain't nobody changing that shit.
No, one thing you cannot do is question our fandom. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Which Taylor Heineke will be here or not be here. I will still be a fucking fan, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not hitching my wagon to Taylor Heineke. I'm not a Taylor Heineke fan. I'm gonna watch them fucking football team, watch them fucking Redskins, watch them fucking Commanders fan. And if Taylor Heineke is my QB, I'm gonna root for Taylor Heineke until he's not my fucking QB. Stop questioning our fandom because the nigga won't suck this nigga's dick, bro. Fuck that.
Hey, Rio, clip that, box that on him, and make that like a 5-second video meme. So every time somebody says something, I can just post that in the chat.
2:04:50. I'm gonna keep the timestamp. It was at 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 50 seconds because that is exactly the point. And Yam, my boy Will, you want to know why? Because Scott Turner stinks, and I didn't see it.
He has no game plan.
Everybody told me Scott Turner stinks.
Hold on.
I didn't believe it.
I feel like this is my time to shine.
Go on your boy.
Because I told y'all what was going to happen.
You did.
And everybody said, nah, he needs a quarterback. I said, no. Every time you watch what's going
nobody's changing the name, Shelly. What sense does it make other than fans' feelings from a business standpoint to change a name that just added 35% valuation to the totality of the franchise?
Hey, so Ninja, did the Ravens change their name though? Right. They're still the fucking Ravens. You can change a logo.
You change a logo. You can't change the name.
Like we're not going to change the Redskins, so why would we change the name? That's just fan fodder. That's fan emotions. I love you, Shelly. They're not changing the name again.
No, not going anywhere.
And if they change the name, how can we do left hand?
Oh, I saw that shit too. I saw that shit. Exactly. It was the dumbest goddamn shit. Oh, because a commander in the Ku Klux Klan is the commander. So it's no, dude, that's a fucking reach, bro. That was a reach. No, stop it. No.
I don't want to hear it. So, but nah, just to answer y'all question about the whole Scott Turner joint, I called that. So,
the name sucks. That don't mean it's changing. Just like the white uniforms, y'all don't like. They're not changing.
Nope.
The white dress is cool.
I love the white uniforms.
No, but a lot of the fans didn't like that shit.
The burgundy dress is not that great.
I'm just telling people that like we're gonna get a new owner. The name ain't going nowhere. They're not going.
The color's not changing. The jersey's not changing. The logo not changing.
I just want to know, like, what would Jeff Bezos come here for? Buy the team and say, you know what? Let's change the name again. He don't give a fuck about the name Redskins.
No,
like he don't care about this.
And that shit's not coming back. Even if the name changes, Redskins will not come back.
Happy early birthday, my guy. Hopefully he's gone by then, but it probably won't be. But I definitely think before the season's over, we might know who's going to be buying this team.
Happy birthday, DeAndre.
You think it's going to happen that quick?
I think it could happen. I think we will know who's going to buy the team before the end of the season.
If it happens that quick, then this was in the making 2 years ago.
Yo, when did Amazon offices spring up in Alexandria?
I think it was
2021, 2020, 2021, around the pandemic.
The deal is already done. The check's in the mail, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say if that's the case, it's going to happen pretty quick.
I'm still waiting for an announcer to announce the Commanders can't take command of this game.
That shit funny as hell. If I was to hear that shit, I might turn the game off.
That shit, the Washington Wool. Man, it's not going to take anything but getting Snyder out of here to win over the fan base because he is the one thing 99.92% of us, because there's like a faction of 0.08 that actually defends Snyder, but the rest of the fan base with sense, we all want him out of here. Once he's out of here,
this the nigga that sued somebody's grandmother for some tickets, bro.
For some
tickets. Don't nobody want him around.
Hell yeah.
I'm serious. There's plenty of people probably want to box this man. What?
Fam, we stopped caring about what you was talking about a minute ago. Why are you?
Brother's talking to himself now.
Get some pussy tonight, bro. Like my man is. Go lay with a woman tonight, my guy.
That brother's starving.
My man started his no nut. He started his no nut November back in August, and he's going through it right now.
He's going through it, man. That brother is starving. That man literally came on this live. That man came on this live just to tell us about how he loves Taylor Heineke and how we're
My
undercover.
man won't let us.
Cowboys
My man
fans.
won't let us have our own opinion about Heineke and decided he was gonna make this a hate stream.
It's a hate stream.
Heineke not gonna fuck you, dog.
That won't get you the panties, bro.
Heineke not interested in you, bro.
That ain't gonna get you the panties, bro.
I see the type of blondes he like. You ain't them.
Oh, y'all got you.
Hey, we about to call it a stream, bro. It's been a day. Hey, we've been at it for 2 hours and 9 minutes. We're gonna call it a fucking day because a nigga's wilding right now.
This man,
Hey,
bro,
so
anybody can get it. Look, my man is on dots now. He ain't got shit to say. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Don't listen.
Hey,
you picked the wrong motherfuckers, bro. Do that shit somewhere else. You picked the wrong niggas to attach your wagons to, dog.
Hey, just know when we're over here on the Rambling with Rio YouTube channel, if we come with smoke, we will come back with smoke because we don't pretend to be nothing. We not over here. So if we come with smoke, we can take that shit, man. Y'all let these folks know where they can find y'all on social media, and we're gonna throw up the deuces on this one because I'm dying and I got some more shit to record in 20 minutes.
Hey man, listen, every week you can check me out at the D&D Football Podcast. It's Breaking Command. Also on Twitter, it's at DH_MVJOR, man. Make sure you holler at me.
Go ahead, Mo.
So I ain't got no podcast. I ain't got shit to plug.
You
I'm a nigga on Twitter. I'm a nigga on Twitter. You know,
Really?
If you want to find me, Hingle McCringleberry at Carnotters Newt on Twitter.
With a K.
With a K. Make sure y'all put that out there with a K. Yeah, man. Y'all give me a follow. I do take my time to jump in some of the spaces. I do take my time to, take some time to actually put a voice note out there here and there and talk about my favorite fucking team because I'm not a goddamn undercover Cowboys fan. So I do that. Y'all follow your boy. It's cool. I'm gonna give y'all the real. I don't blow smoke up y'all motherfucking asses, bro. I'm gonna give y'all the real on this goddamn team, man, because I love this shit. This team is a part of my fucking
And
life.
I would not give a fuck, nigga. Because the show will go on. The channel will keep thriving, and a nigga still gonna be potting when you wake up tomorrow, nigga.
Man.
Go get you some pussy, so nigga. Get you some pussy, bro. It's all right.
Y'all some wild dudes.
Pornhub is free, my nigga. Pornhub is free.
Hey, Jay, let people know where they can find you.
Y'all can find me on when Real invites us on.
Thank you,
y'all can find me at So Effing Awesome on Twitter, Uncle Ronnie, or in one of these spaces or whatnot. Oh, real quick before we stop, my boy Kurt got his own store. Always Respect Time. Just want to put that out there because he makes awesome stuff. Yeah, he's on Twitter too. Always Respect Time. But yeah, nah, man, I appreciate y'all, bro. It's always live on this drink. Always. But yeah.
Hey, look. He trying to let his balls out. Nigga done got fired for the last 10 minutes.
Nah, bro. There ain't no comeback for that one, man. You might as well go ahead and hit up Taylor Heineke in the inbox or something.
When in doubt, hit your mom. The joke playbook.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, y'all know where to find your boy at Rio Robinson, Rio_Robinson 91 on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Rio Robinson on YouTube. Shows called Rambling with Rio. Content coming on a regular basis. I'll be live again for the preview tomorrow with the Purple Pocket Podcast. Hail to the Washington Commanders. Left hand up. Who are we?
The
Commandos. Like Doug said, the Commandos. The Commandos. That nigga does. Doug talks like he permanently has mashed potatoes in his shit. All the time, bro. He got that southern twang.
Throat lozenge, dog. The Commandos.
We are the Commanders.
We are the Commandos.
But let's get a dub this Sunday. We already won the Super Bowl because Dan's selling the team. So our season's already won. So everything we win from here on out is house money. I will see y'all tomorrow night. It's your boy Rio, DJ, and Mo checking out. Hail to the Washington Commanders. It got a little spicy tonight, but we built for it. Deuces.